What the fuck are you wearing?
Do you not like them?
Oh god, they're horrible.
They're beautiful.
That might literally be the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. That just makes me angry.
Oh my god!
I can explain. Submission of a primal creature to the needs of civilization through primal subjugation is the perfect sublation of the dialectic between primality and civilization. If I were to attempt to singularly adhere to a civilized framework, or accept total bestial chaos, I wouldn't be passing between the dialectic effectively.
What the fuck?
Can we move on to the Hegelian e-girls? Whoa! The bath is rumbling. This is correct. Whoa! Oh god! Wait! Oh god! Wiz!
Oh, you flushing?
That girl! She's waking up! She's stirring!
Oh my
god! Oh my god! Whoa! It's Straighterade! Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello. I just wanted to note that I told you I had a meeting at this time, and you're lucky it got canceled because I wasn't gonna be available for another hour.
Hell yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, yeah, we could have halted an hour. We could make up time.
We could have
a whole show. Straight, did you see Smug's explanation of Hegelianism? Did you catch any of that?
Yeah, 10 of 10.
Wait, no.
Is it correct? Is it accurate?
There's
you think
no
I
way.
fucking know?
Yes, you're the philosophy. What is your degree in? What is your degree in?
In biology, not philosophy.
Oh, this is basically biology and philosophy are the same. Okay, all right. Look,
That's very Hegelian.
I'm gonna assume that Straighterade is smarter, okay? Because she watches President Sunday, and that shit puts me to sleep. All right, so I'm just gonna assume you know more about this than I do. Okay.
I did hear you make the disclaimer that you're not a genius, in case anyone was under the impression that you were.
Luckily, we have real science biologist genius here. Should we? Oh god. Okay. I mean, look, we could have brought you on to ask you what is a woman, but you get enough of that on your fucking podcast show. So we're doing Hegel today. Okay. How familiar are you with the Hegelian e-girls?
Overly, extremely. They're all I think about day and night.
Okay. To be honest, I literally stayed up until 4 AM the other day, just like watching and reading all of the Hegelian e-girl content right before
I found out about them this morning.
Yeah, and they changed his whole life.
You're late to the party.
A little bit. Well,
I mean, ever these three wonderful ladies.
You came in at the end, right when they're, imploding. That's when you learn about them.
Okay,
Whoa,
so
I didn't get to that part.
Yeah, so when did they start? Okay, can you give us a little bit of background? Because I only joined in the Hegelian e-girl movement in the last week. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck were they doing? When did they start? How short-lived has this been?
Oh god, this has probably been around since before. I was showing Smugbug last night the depths of my research on them when I first found them. So really, this has begun since one of them went to college because they were like the president, the VP, and then the eventual president of their philosophy club. That I found on their Instagram. But I only came across them because Doe got into a fight with them because, these people have, maybe horseshoe theory is real. They use Hegel they're, so left, they've, looped back around and they're right because they've come to the conclusion that you should probably vote for Donald Trump because they wear, MAGA hats and stuff. And they're Canadian, of course.
Of course they're Canadian. Yeah,
course.
that is the real
Canadians are the
sicko.
biggest Trump supporters. That is an actual trend.
Why have Canadians? I wonder if Canadians feel the need to be completely insane to get attention because otherwise no one would pay attention to them. Like they have to be more extreme.
Have they
than
ever
Americans.
had an election there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the vampire Trudeau has been ruling over Canada for 2,000 years.
We all just forgotten because he's so boring.
Yeah,
no one's been keeping an eye on it.
The perfect psychic vampire. Canadian trad wives. These are not trad wives. These are actually. I don't know. Would you say that Anna is trad wife pilled?
Anna?
The middle one.
No, I don't think so. No, I know, but I'm
middle one.
I don't think of them in that dichotomy.
Okay, wait.
Get a picture up of them so we know who we're talking
about.
It's a
LARP. It's a LARP. Anybody who says that they're trad.
Really? Anyone who says that they're trad?
Yeah, okay, so people call Sugar and Spice wannabe Red Scare. I've seen it. It's happened. Take my word for it.
Shout out Sugar and Spice podcast.
Oh yeah, my favorite podcast. I love it.
Our sister podcast.
Our sister. Yeah. After this, go watch them. Wait, you guys your show is starting soon after ours, right?
At some point, yeah.
At some point. As they have a similar
Anytime?
scheduling philosophy
Anytime
to
for
us.
the-
They were scheduling. Why are you and Pixie so fucking horrible at promoting? What is wrong with you?
It's not that. It's the element of surprise. We're
The
trying
element-
to-
You're literally just like shoving a
It's
podcast
good,
down
it's
people's
good.
throat last minute. Okay, all right. Anyway, we'll let people know when it starts, I guess. Do you want to? Is there like a? Is it carrier pigeon? Like how do people find out where to see your show?
Through our Discord, the Sugar and Spice Discord. If you just
Amazing.
go on
Woo.
Instagram or Twitter and look up Sugar Spice Pod, there's a link tree in every single one of those, and you can find all of our links to our very inactive socials.
I've just found an identically named Sugar and Spice podcast.
No fucking
We
way.
don't talk about them.
Wait, really? What? No, Aaron, you picked a name that's already in use. I would never.
I thought our biggest competition was
Join-
gonna be drag queens, but it's like these two random women that have also decided to
Join
call
their
their
Discord,
Sugar
join their
Spice
Discord.
podcast.
Well, if you go to smugbug.com, you'll see that it is an isopod.
Everything isopod.
They're selling isopods. It's really fucking cooked. It's horrible. Look at this horrible image. Look at this horrible thing.
Children that does everything I say. Go, what's it called? Smug, get their podcast stuff. What are you looking at isopods for?
I'm
Get
showing
the
them
goddamn
the,
podcast up on the screen.
what? Okay,
Sugar and
hold on.
Spice. This
Jesus
is who this
Christ.
person is.
I don't subscribe to
Their
them.
show
What are you
straight.
talking
Guys,
about?
It's Straighterade, not from anything else, but only from the Sugar and Spice podcast.
It's
I've
so.
never been on anything else. Oh wait, and everything nice? I think that's what you meant. They said, "What
What?
about
What's
everything nice? Like Sugar Spice, everything nice." But
Like
There
the
we go.
Powerpuff Girls?
Okay, there we go. Okay, amazing.
yeah, the Powerpuff.
Wow.
Wow. If
Look,
I
only-
better see that sub count tick up.
There you go. Yeah.
Chat.
Let's give them the famous Pond Scum 2 subscriber bump. Are we
Subscriber
ready?
ban.
Are we ready?
Subscriber
Yeah, subscriber. We're banning all chatters. No, we're gonna check you individually. Make your subscriptions public, and then we're gonna go through the list and ban you one by one if you do not subscribe to Sugar and Spice. Look, they have been consistently putting out content for nearly 2 weeks.
2 whole episodes.
For nearly 2
Stop,
weeks.
Go to our playlists or our live. They're there. We just unlist
Yeah?
them. I don't like to re-upload
Why?
the entire VOD twice because it kills your
Double
SEO
dip.
to have it there. No, it doesn't. That's not
Trust
double
me,
dipping.
we're
People
doing
notice.
okay.
We're double dipping,
doing
and
okay.
we do great. But it's because we do that stupid intro skit, and then Wiz edits it into something half-assed, and then people
Into
will
an
watch the
actual
whole.
intro skit.
Yeah, and by the time they finish the intro skit, they are watching the whole thing again, and they don't realize it's great. It's the best scam we could have ever devised. The watch hours, mwah, through the roof. They're going up.
Double dip, double dip, double dip.
Yeah, do a little skit. I don't know. What
Love
do
you, chat. Love you, chat.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, chatters. Thank you for the YouTube bucks. Thank you for the Google bucks. Okay. All
Okay,
right,
back to topic.
We've done so much shilling already. It's insane. This has been the max shill stream ever. Okay. So let's start. Why don't we start with what's this one's name? Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki. Return to Hegel, aka Return to Hegel.
Okay, cool.
Whoa.
All right, we'll take a look at their Twitter in a moment. Their Twitter is currently just like dealing with the fallout and calamity of the collapse of the collective. So we'll take a little look at them on Jreg's podcast briefly.
Straighterade. How did this start then? What's the origins of all this coming together?
What, pretentious college students discovering the internet? Like you can
Oh,
bring
there we go.
philosophy to the masses.
Oh no.
Because she has like an Instagram account where she just posts like Jreg memes and like Hegel memes, and their entire mission is to make this approachable to like the everyday man and woman. So when people start just casually bringing up Hegel and invoking them in conversation, that's when they'll have accomplished their mission. Mission
Am I
accomplished.
gonna understand these memes? All right, let's see how bad these are.
Oh my
Oh no,
god,
I don't have
dude.
Instagram.
Wall of text.
Oh, Wiz, can you go get some screenshots from this account? Because I literally do
Yeah,
not
send
even
me the
own.
link to it and I'll get a bunch of screenshots.
You're a huge Instagrammer. I cannot Instagram or I will actually die. I'm allergic to it. Okay. Born to say
be known Instagrammer.
Schniff, it's all ideology. Forced to make people think you do
Oh, I know
copious
that.
amounts
That's
of
his
cocaine.
accent.
Yes, good job. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Ego council controversy. Oh, they did have a controversy. Wait, it was council, not collective? God damn it. Wait, so it was the Hegelian Ego Council? That's so much worse. Wait, that's actually
more
a... Yeah, exactly. They're a lot more authoritarian, actually. That is fashy. Okay. Okay, so what happened with the launch party? Okay, so these three girls, they came together, they started talking about, like, philosophy and trying to fuse, you know, mimetic culture with, like, deep understanding of Hegel. Of course, they're... Okay, I don't think you're allowed to be a Hegelian at this level and still be posting pictures of you with phenomenology of spirit, right? Like, isn't this the... Why?
Show me the Hegelian rule that says you can't. That says you can't be like an e-girl that makes memes based off his image and, you know, get likes off of that and grift off of it.
If you've read Hegel, why are you still carrying around the first Hegel book everyone reads?
So you can go on a bus and read it and nod your head so people know that you agree with Hegel.
Okay, so, okay, right, so, oh god, it is the perfect e-girlification, isn't it? It's like, literally, I'm literally just, like, holding this, I bet they're hiding some, like, they read other books with, like, a Hegel dust jacket on it. That's gonna be the maximum level of the meme. Like, you read other books.
Something tells me that these women will read anything to avoid reading this book. You know, like reading Wikipedia summaries, reading, like... Oh!
Wait, are you actually in the camp that you think that they haven't read Hegel? Is that the...
They fucking read Hegel? Like, no one's... Or if they're reading it, they're not understanding it.
Okay.
And that's not, like, just a slight at them. I don't think any one person who's, like, reading this independently is going to understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely didn't.
That's just stuff
I think we should. I think
philosophy course would be covered in like your third or fourth year. It's not stuff that you can just dive into and think like, yeah, because I like dragged my eyes across the fucking page. I'm gonna understand the words.
I'm gonna hike through the mountains of Hegelian dialectics. Just fucking
we
drag my feet.
We should play a little snippet of the Jreg podcast to show an example of what they're like.
Oh no. Okay. All right. I think everyone
just a tiny
is ready.
Little snippet.
Everyone's ready for the
context. For context.
Okay, alright, Hegelian e-girls. This, honestly, I watched this video, I've nearly watched this... I've nearly fully watched this video 2 times. That's how much I like it. It's such a... It's such insane, like, it is brain rot content on a level I have not seen in so long. It's so...
Skip to a bit where they're discussing something.
Where they're yapping at each other.
Something.
Yeah.
She launches right into it. She starts yapping about this stuff.
Yeah, it's instant. It's instant. We can go straight in. They are painful. Okay.
Welcome back to Horseshoe Theory, the only podcast that hasn't read a single book. Joining us today is the Hegelian e-girl council, Nikki, Anna, and Sanjay. You've been seeing them all over Twitter, and you've been wondering, what the f is an Hegelian e-girl? Well, you're about to find out. In this episode, we talk about Hegel, Lacan, God, religion, the politics of being an e-girl, the efficacy of clout-chasing, Gen Z's fascist tendencies, and the importance of real-life community. It's our pleasure to usher in a new wave of scene-making and culture that has been severely lacking in the world ever since we started looking at the satanic black box for 10 hours a day. Get under your covers, put our podcast in one ear and phenomenology of the spirit read in the Basque language in the other. The Hegelian e-girls are going to change your life.
Hello, and welcome back to Horseshoe Theory, the only...
Just by the way, everyone, this is my favorite podcast, and I will be regurgitating and plagiarizing stuff from this podcast on a regular basis. You mean
Sugar and Spice is your favorite podcast, dude?
Sugar and Spice is my favorite female-led podcast, okay? Alright? Okay, I separate them into 2 categories. I otherize the woman so that I can provide more effective affirmative action, okay? That's dialectics, baby.
Yeah, you better be a salty and sweet subscriber, dude.
Salty and sweet. Wait, who's salty and... Who's a sweet and sour? What was that the original... Wait, what was the original name? What were you guys gonna go with?
No, it was gonna be Sugar and Spice, but then Pixie started trying to change it up and do sweet and sour. Knowing that I ended up with sour.
Yeah. The Chinese food review podcast. Sweet and sour.
God. Oh my god. Hey, what if we change... You know what, actually, I would like to change my podcast to good and bad. Wiz can be bad, I can be good. I like that. That's way better. That's way better. Wait a minute. I think Pixie might have been cooking something.
Not bad as hell, dude.
Yeah. Oh no! Fuck, he sublated. Damn it! He sublated. He's getting faster. It's awful.
Podcast that we have
how am I supposed to hear this?
Oh, in
Can
Discord?
you not see the little stream? The little live stream?
Are you not watching in Discord?
How am I supposed to do that? Hold on.
So if you look in the
Click
Discord
live. Click the little live button.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you get to see the whole...
behind our faces.
Yeah, you get to see the whole little show. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so if you watch that, you'll get the video.
You're in the green room.
Yeah, you're in the green room. You can see us.
The illusion shatters forever.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
let
then
the dialectic begin.
yes, and Aaron, I'd like to apologize in advance. You are going to see how the show works, and mostly it's me playing with dolls in OBS, and you're just gonna have to live with that information. Okay, it's gonna ruin the show forever. Not that you watched, but it's worse. It's worse than you could possibly imagine. Okay.
Okay.
E-girls. We have 3 e-girls on the podcast today. They've come from all over. Where have you guys come from?
I'm from Singapore, but
You're in DC now, right? You're going to school in DC?
I'm going to school
in
in DC.
Northern Virginia.
Yes, and I'm having it.
Sorry, I don't want to pause this
Can
early,
we,
but
can we skip to the yap?
wait, they're gonna yap. They're gonna get a little bit of background. But listen,
I need
wanna...
the location data.
No. But did you not see, Wiz? You've already, Aaron. Did you notice it because you actually know how to read social cues?
Wait, what's the social cue that I missed?
Look,
Today.
Smug, you
They've
make
come
up
from all
social
over.
cues.
Where
Look
have
at
you guys
this.
come from?
I'm from Singapore, but I.
That was
there it
weird.
was.
right?
Jreg, like taking his hands off the shared mic and sitting up, or what?
No, fuck. She literally gave an answer, location answer, and then she was like, oh, blah, 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 and then she stopped dead silent and looked at her for approval. Look at this. She stopped in her fucking tracks. What was that?
They've come from all over. Where have you guys come from?
I'm from Singapore, but I.
You're in DC now, right? You're going to school in DC?
I'm going to school
in
DC.
Northern Virginia.
Yes, and I'm having an NYC era, so I take.
Why did she look to her for the answer to her own question? That was so
The
weird.
council must approve your location.
Right? That was weird. I'm sorry. The council must approve your location.
Every decision must be democratic.
Yes. Yeah. It used to be a 2. It used to be a 2 of 3 vote, so she had to get approval from one of the other witches. It's normal to look for approval from people, Smug. Oh, Makuba. Okay, we're gonna go. We'll do your therapy later. Okay, after stream show. Okay. What's our school's location again?
Nikki came from New York City.
Yeah.
Singapore to NYC.
Singapore to NYC.
No, but I will be studying at DC.
Okay, introduce yourself. Go.
I'm Sanjay Hara on Twitter. I mostly post about cultural commentary from a Lacanian lens.
You, go.
Hi, I'm Anna, KW Tenshi, Anna on Twitter. I'm from Philadelphia. I spent a lot of time at NYC, and I'm here with the Hegelian E-Girls to talk about our Hegelian E-Girl Council project.
Okay.
Awesome.
You.
Awesome. Hi, everyone.
Wow.
I'm Nikki, also known as Return to Hegel on many different platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Eventually going to be moving on to YouTube as well, so that's going to be exciting. I'm
That's
also
us.
a Hegelian. I like
Oh my God.
psychoanalysis. I like Zizek. And yeah, I'm honestly very excited about this project. I'm very excited to teach you guys a bit
She's got the
about
therapy.
Hegel.
Smug.
Okay.
Smug.
Yes.
Is Zizek a Hegelian? Is that his thing?
Yes, yeah, he's a Hegelian. Yeah, he's like literally a Hegelian scholar. Like he is the most Hegelian. He is 2 things. He's Hegelian and he's Lacanian. So basically, these 3 girls have read a shitload of Zizek, and now I would imagine that they're pretending to read, as Aaron said, Hegel and Lacan directly. That's kind of what happens. You like
Wow.
read Zizek because it's a bit more. It's made a little bit easier. He literally uses Marvel movies to
He
like
talks about
describe
memes, yeah. He
Yeah,
talks
yeah.
about memes to talk about it.
He will literally like I think I first understood dialectics in his like 10-page like understanding of it via the concept
on Avengers
of
Endgame. You're right.
no, on eating pussy. He literally one of his books
God.
has a chapter on how you can understand dialectics through the lens of eating pussy. It's horrifying. But
he was doing that. I don't believe
have
it.
you seen his wife? He literally has supermodel
pulls.
after supermodel. Yeah, the dude pulls. He is well known in his sphere as like I'm actually friends of a friend with Zizek. He's a family friend of a friend of mine. And they said that he smells amazing, which blew my mind. Apparently Zizek is like the best smelling man on the planet. I don't know how he achieves this, but they said that he smells incredible. And also that he's very sweet
Wow.
and like fussy over his
You ever
wife.
heard of
What's he
deodorant?
I'm a snail. Fuck you. The only way I can attract mates is by leaving a pheromone.
Were they trying to tell you they know that you really like him, and they were like, he smells good.
Do you know why Zizek is great? Is because he doesn't
You
smell
know he
like
washes
ass.
twice a day.
Yeah, that's okay. I just
I
rub
know
myself
you really
on.
like him.
I just rub myself on trees, brother. You sit in a stagnant pond all day. Okay, you smell like 100 dead tadpoles. It's
That's
terrible.
fresh.
You know,
Why do you think you're over there and we're all the way over here, buddy? Okay, you smell
I'm sat in
awful.
a sink.
Yeah, because I'm gonna flush you.
You're the
if
one
you
in the
keep
bath,
yapping.
dude.
All right.
But Greg is going to go a bit more in a Hegelian direction. We're going to have a bit of an accelerationist Hegelian synthesis happening.
Sublationist. We're starting sublationist.
Whoa. All right.
So, yeah,
we'll get to that. We'll get to
God,
that.
they speak
We're
in
gonna have to be a little
unison.
authoritarian on this podcast.
Yeah, I feel like they've practiced the unison thing. They've definitely done they've done drills for sure.
They're just the creepy twins from The Shining.
Yeah, basically. Straighterade, what's accelerationism?
Fuck if I know.
Okay, fuck. Never mind. I
Thank
tried.
you.
Appreciate it.
What is
Big
it?
ideas float.
Huh?
No, the difference is that you're completely fine giving a lecture on this bullshit that you don't know about. And this, I mean, the stakes are low, but I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to spread misinformation about
Where do you
Hegel.
think you are?
This is the
You're a little
safe
cartoon.
space.
This is cartoon Straighterade.
You are
You're
literally
a caricature.
Aaron, you are literally not real. In fact, you are a stolen piece of art that is itself is a
From a
stolen piece of art
copyright show.
from a copyrighted
Yeah.
show on a stream, okay, that has already been
President Sunday ain't
dumpstered
gonna watch
once.
this and be like, actually,
Yeah.
Straighterade is wrong here.
Oh
when
my
the
God.
frog said that.
She's scared that Sunday. First of all, Sunday does not watch the show, but she's scared that a clip
exactly.
of her being wrong is going to make its way to Sunday, and he'll disavow his most powerful warrior. That's what's happening here, right? Am I right?
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
There it is. Okay, all right. That's the real fascism.
Uh-oh.
I already hate these people.
I'll give a definition. Accelerationism is when
Oh, no.
you do things faster to solve problems.
Based.
I mean, he kind of got it. That's sort of right, I guess. Accelerationism
You're
is
welcome, President Sunday.
okay. All right.
Accelerationism is when you fucking put pedal to the metal and you smash into a brick wall and you say success. We're in the future, people. We're this much closer to gay.
We made it
fully
past the
automated
wall.
luxury space communism.
Yes, true. One thing to note about accelerationism is that there's an evil side and then there's a doomer side. Half of the accelerationists basically say it is impossible to slow down progress. It is impossible to even attempt to be reactionary and to react and to try and like compromise. So it is inevitable, and if it's inevitable, we may as well go through the nasty, demon, horrible times in order to get to the good times. And then the other half of the accelerationists are themselves demons, and they do just want to get to like AI singularity so that they can be gods as quickly as possible. Those are the two kinds. There's evil and there's doomer. There's no positive accelerationism really. It's very sad. It's a bad ideology. You should not read about it. Many people who were accelerationists killed themselves, especially the leftist ones like Mark Fisher. Dude killed himself because he couldn't handle how depressing the future was going to be.
He killed himself in the name of accelerationism.
He killed himself because he had depression, and he was an accelerationist because he had depression. Those are the connected, yeah. Like his capitalist realism was literally a nihilistic negation of any future being able to exist ever. Like he was like no hope pilled.
Yeah, those are two dangerous comorbidities: being an accelerationist and also being depressed.
Yeah, you can't do both. You will kill
Oh my
yourself.
God.
It's yeah. You should, if you're depressed, you should transition. There we go. Probably it's just gender dysphoria. There we go. Problem
Transition
solved.
to not being depressed, you mean?
Yeah. To being a girl who's not depressed. Yes. Trans men, this isn't
When
for
are a
you.
girl.
We'll pay attention to you when the conservatives start talking about you in like 10 years. Sorry, for now you're invisible. Stay under the radar. Stay safe. Okay, only trans girls exist right now. Sorry. You'll get your time in the sun and you won't enjoy it. I promise.
Play the video!
East and the West are going to Hegelian dialectic, and then America becomes China or something.
That's one of the theories.
Ooh.
But I
Yeah.
don't think America will become China because America is not China. America has to adapt based on its own specific
Wow.
Good
context.
insight.
Incredible insight. Oh my god, America is not China. Write that down. Write that down.
And there actually is a whole project of American Marxism or American communism to define what it would look like in the American context, instead of just like taking the USSR, Soviet Union, like Marxist-Leninist perspective, or the Chinese one, because you can't just take another perspective from another country, from another context, and just expect it to work like anywhere.
Socialism
Yeah.
with American characteristics.
Socialism with American characteristics.
Yes.
Or
That gets the
Canadian.
noggin jogging.
And actually, I'll say that I'm not even just like working within the context of Americanism, but I'm personally working on the project of like actually talking about the Canadian characteristics and
Right.
actually defining like what Marxism would look like actually in Canada as well.
JJ's worst nightmare when he says more people need to talk about Canadian politics.
And I'm in Vancouver, and JJ will have to see a lot of it
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh my
Great.
God.
We're gonna send you JJ's way, and I'm sure he's gonna thank us.
JJ did not have to see a lot of them. They combusted literally days after this podcast. there was in fact no threat to Canada. They were fine.
I'm gonna dialectic with JJ.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
I would love to
really
see that.
appreciate that. JJ would have zoned out and stopped listening to anything in 30 seconds because he's like, just here's Hegel and we'll shut down.
He's Anglo-boxed, you know. That's
Yeah,
the problem. He
Anglo-boxed.
actually needs to be a bit like more open. And
JJ,
Oh, here we go.
Stop being Anglo-boxed, old man.
It will help him a lot. Actually.
Yeah, it'll help you,
Personally,
JJ.
If he has any neuroses, it'll actually help him with that too.
Okay.
personally.
JJ, we can cure your neuroses.
Me and JJ should angle box.
Yeah.
I'll angle box JJ.
We should do
Okay, all right. So we've got the dialectic memes, we've got the Hegel memes, we've got Anglo boxing. Let's skip ahead to some shit show discussion.
Oh well, it's more
You don't
not
just
sure I'd say
skip
the journal itself.
backwards.
What? No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, we've been here for an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah. Is that how slowly time moves for you?
When I'm recording this podcast.
There it is. Okay, fuck you.
This gets more dialectical.
I think so too, and that's why it's also compatible with an acceleration.
Oh, here we go. This is the
engagement
yappy
with
bit.
material reality.
That people, because I mean the whole argument about like there is a sense in which like the kind of Protestant Christianity that formed the foundations of American culture has this almost like eminently like socialist oriented perspective. I think we see some of that with like the way that kind of like what people call wokeness has kind of risen in academia, that there is like this movement towards the left that's happened that is really sociologically very interesting. But I think it is true that it's still it's
she
trapped
didn't
in a
say
utopian
anything there.
mindset and a very
Nope.
beautiful soul mind.
So she gave
She
us.
said she was talking about the Protestant culture that came up in America had socialist values, right? Is that the whole like sense of
Which is
community and working
insane to
together?
me. Like, is there any? Am I crazy or is that complete absolute nonsense?
I
Protestantism.
only hear
I see
Liz
what she's
try to say
talking.
this shit.
Yeah, this is very liberal. Yeah.
No,
'Cause
it is really because I hear like Democrats try to like, especially religious Democrats, who are like, it's because I like Jesus and I'm a Christian that I support
Yeah.
welfare, like that kind of logic or whatever. And it's like, yeah. Okay, sure.
Exactly. It's like very early, like or very like basic Christian values do align with like socialist ideas, right? Like
Well,
feed the poor.
actually, not really, because and I think Hegel even did an analysis of Christianity in his in some of his works. I think he did one on the master-slave dynamic. This idea of as one way that you can kind of sublate your own slavery, like to kind of become a master of your own fate, is to know that in heaven you will essentially be the ultimate master. Like you will end up in the future getting rewarded for the things that you've done. And so you take mastery over your own slavery. You kind of become a willing participant in your own slavery in order to achieve the ultimate end of becoming the master in the future. So Protestantism is actually a really fucking dark ideology in that it basically says you need to suffer throughout your entire life, and then in the afterlife you'll basically get rewarded, but kind of based on the amount of sacrifice and pain you endured. You know, turn the other cheek didn't mean be a nice guy. It meant don't do anything now because don't worry, they'll get their shit later. Right? That's the vibe of Protestant Christianity. It's very, very cruel. It does just kind of end everyone. It's just that it's present tense, meek, in exchange for future tense, absolute and total infinite revenge. So I don't think it's very socialist.
Yep. Probably
Out
not.
of like anyone who has power, who dominates us or whatever, is inherently kind of like ultimately morally evil in a way that we are not. And if we had power, we would be able to handle it perfectly and not be evil at all. It's an incredibly naive perspective.
And that's actually really interesting because like even people, a lot of Marxists don't like Ayn Rand and people like that, but actually they do make some interesting critiques as well.
all the Marxists we've talked to like Ayn Rand just from like a this is my enemy perspective.
Interesting.
So what is the what is
No
it,
one
like if
likes
everyone
Ayn Rand.
picked up Hegel, read Hegel? What would happen? Would the world be
Again,
solved?
nothing was said.
Again, like, Ayn Rand is literally, it's like a nothing ideology. It's fucking garbage. There really isn't a lot to... This is an issue with Hegelian dialectics, is that they basically don't have a bias towards what's... or at least the worst ones don't really have a bias towards what's valuable. So they will just engage with any idea almost uncritically. And in one sense, it's good to be uncritical and unbiased because it can unlock new perspectives. But on the other, you can kind of DDoS spam them with terrible, shitty ideas, and they'll just get bogged down and try and analyze them all. And so they'll end up saying shit like Ayn Rand actually had some good ideas when she absolutely did not.
Yeah.
I
Do you know
don't
what's
the
super
practical-
weird? Do you know the whole like Henry Cavill Superman films and stuff like that?
Yeah?
That's all inspired by Ayn Rand philosophy.
Wait,
Zack
what?
Snyder's like a huge Ayn Rand fan. Like if you look into it, is that there's people have done breakdowns. Clearly, he has a very like limited understanding of it, but the whole idea and imagery and stuff like that is all stuff from Atlas Shrugged and stuff.
What?
And he said his ideal movie, if he could make it, would be Atlas Shrugged.
Oh god, I do remember that. Yeah, he did say that. Fuck, what that was. Oh god. Oh, I remember.
It's all about like the stoic masculine and stuff like that. That's all like,
right. Ubermensch shit. Yeah.
Where you got those ideas from? Yeah. I think it's like, oh yeah, Superman and Batman are the Ubermensch and stuff like that, which is just a terrible, terrible analysis of Superman. But
yeah,
like that's why all his characters are weird and jaded and emotionally repressed and unable to talk, and everybody dies constantly on a massive scale.
Objectivism did this.
Yeah, true. True. Oh my god. That explains why his films is such a kind of hollow darkness. Like they're so like unpleasantly spiritually void. Like they really have no substance.
You don't want to live
like
in that world of Batman and Superman.
Yeah, it's like why even bother
Superman's
existing?
here to save me. Fuck, everything's going to die.
Yeah, everything I hold dear is going to be ripped away from me. My life is meaningless because at any moment Superman
in
could
that
throw a
world,
guy through my building.
Well, in that world, you're fundamentally worthless compared to Superman because Superman is the Superman. Therefore, it doesn't matter what happens to you.
Yeah,
and that's like a core part of those movies.
Kind of like this too. Have you ever seen that one? It's a Pixar movie.
What, The Incredibles?
Oh yeah.
In what?
Please expand.
Please, I need more. I need an overwhelming amount of information on this opinion.
Brad Bird directed. Have you ever seen The Iron Giant? It's also a cartoon movie.
Yes, I love that shit. Okay.
Yeah, Brad Bird directed Iron Giant, then he directed, like, his next big blockbuster was The Incredibles, and he has said before that he was raised in, like, an objectivist fucking household.
Oh my god.
When he created The Incredibles, that he genuinely did not see the, like, objectivism that ended up being injected into its veins, but that in hindsight, he was like, I wasn't intending to do that, and that wasn't the point of this movie, but in hindsight, he can, like, kind of see it, because... There's a lot of talk about like these ordinary human beings, like they resent us for being super, and like it's, you know, they just want to make us equal to everybody else. They want to hold us back. Like Bob Parr, the father, his like whole thing is like
with the office complex. You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't
like
see that
trying,
before.
Oh my god!
Trying to burn down this like repression for not being able to like live up to his full potential as like Superman basically.
Oh my god! And the villain, the villain
breaks out of that.
Wait, yes, and the villain is literally. Oh my god, yeah, he's an Uberman that's been like cucked by bureaucracy. And,
no, he's
like,
trying. He's trying to be an Uberman. The villain is someone who is mortal.
No, I was talking about
imitate the power.
No, not just that. He was trying to give everyone the power, right? He was literally trying to like socialize.
Super says when everyone's super, no one will be.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Wait, the bad guy in the bad guy in The Incredibles was based. The bad guy in The Incredible was based. Oh my god! Wait a minute.
Scene between Dash, his son, and Helen, his wife, aka Elastigirl, in the car, where like Dash is like, "Why can't I try out for sports?" And she's like, "Because you literally have super speed, so there would be no race that you could ever participate in where you would end up instantly winning." And he was like, "But Dad says we're special," and she says like, "Everyone's special, Dash," and he's like, "That's the same as saying no one's special."
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Wait! Okay, so I don't give a shit about The Incredibles. Please tell me that Iron Giant didn't feel this stain on it as well, because that is like a real childhood movie.
It doesn't. No,
it's
doesn't.
safe. Okay, thank God.
Movie for some reason.
There is Superman imagery in that though.
Too.
Yeah, but the Superman imagery in Iron Giant is cute.
Incredibles 2 is so disappointing, but it's the same kind of ethos, you know. It's like it's the same kind of philosophy behind it, where it's like, yeah, the people that should naturally be in charge of society are those naturally like endowed with these superpowers, and everybody else should like know their place and let them save the world.
Yeah, there's a problem. Okay, this is a tangent. There's a tangent here.
Yeah,
but
okay.
There's a problem with X-Men in recent years where that sort of philosophy has taken over the ideology, because they've moved from being an oppressed class to having their own super society. And it's weird because it subverts a lot of the politics in X-Men, which was like the underclass, the oppressed, the other. And now they are like, they are the Uberman. They are the next step in evolution, and it's focused way more on that side of the politics.
This is what reparations leads to, kids.
True. Yes.
Affirmative action gone right.
The blacks will inherit the earth. It's over. The great replacement is here. Parody. Brackets parody satire. Thank you. Okay, we're safe. YouTube will not cut us. We're good. Don't worry. I like how one person mentioned Ayn Rand one time, and it's like a fucking psychic mind grenade that gets thrown into a group of leftists, because we just yapped about Ayn Rand, being annoyed about it for like 10 minutes. She knows how to bog down your brain with bullshit. Very powerful, very effective.
Jreg is right. Leftists are fat.
True! Okay, I want to see a little bit more of this, and then we can move into the tweets and memes and catastrophic collapse.
Because a lot of people read Hegel
and
but they
don't really get
internalize
much.
it properly.
No,
It's
that's
because
what
they're
we're
approaching
trying
it
to
from the
do.
wrong perspective.
We're trying to help shift the perspectives on dialectics itself in like a kind of like actual living philosophical way.
Right.
Because I think just reading Hegel, you can do it as an academic exercise. You can get very distracted by the naughty, complicated prose.
I know so many people like this too.
Yeah,
they just,
and
like,
it's
they,
very
and
common.
they just become like dogmatic Hegelians, and they just say, no, you have to understand all parts of Hegel's system. Well, we don't even think that like Hegel is entirely 100% correct. All philosophers were just.
I don't even think I need to finish the end of this book before I understand.
I know. I just really like this chapter. This is my chapter.
You know what, guys? I thought at the start of this podcast, I thought I didn't understand Hegel, but then I found this meme, and now I think I understand Hegel. I'm pretty sure I'm a Lacanian Hegelist now. I'm a Hegeliite. I'm a Hegelian.
Whoa.
What the fuck does this mean?
It's all
Aaron,
men.
you're a Hegelian. Explain.
So we have Freud at the top, king of the mommy issues, and then the second tier we have I see Jordan Peterson and Karl Marx ending up in the same thing, and Stalin in the same thing for some reason.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Sartre's in there. Chomsky.
Is that a Deng?
A
The
Deng.
Asian guy?
There's a Deng somewhere. There's Doctor Who. This is the third. I'm pretty sure this is the third Doctor, right, Wiz? That's the third Doctor.
Yep. And
I
also
see
there's
John
the
Rawls.
12th Doctor.
At the 12th Doctor, we've got Keir Starmer. Interesting.
John Rawls.
And then we've got a statue, which doesn't make sense because a statue can't have mommy issues. That's silly. Okay. And then we have letters from Joanna Schopenhauer to her son. Iconic. How else would he get all those supermodel wives? Wait, mummy issues equal... This is a bad meme. This is not funny. Wait, hold on a second. I've just realized this leftist meme is not
it's
good.
getting close to home.
Wait, no, I don't understand. Like, what? How else would mummy?
It's running for filth, and he's reacting to it.
Yeah. You think this is me? You think that I'm a guy who gets supermodel wives because of my mummy
why
issues?
Why is that resonated with you?
It didn't resonate. I just got lost. I don't know what this means.
You
Literally,
were like, this
anti-Oedipus.
meme's fine, and then you read that, and you were like, I don't like this anymore.
There was no point that I was enjoying this meme. I had to make a meme on top of the meme to make it mean anything to me. Wait, so this is what? Sorry, Aaron. Nikki
So
is the one that you.
do they have mommy issues?
Sure.
And then basically she's saying yes in a humorous way. All of them do, just to different degrees.
I see. Okay. So I'm too stupid to understand Hegel as well.
That's why it's like, do they have mommy issues? And it's like, yes, for Zizek. How else would he get all those supermodel wives?
I see. Right. Okay.
Decoded.
Let's take a look. Y'all ever get high with somebody and bust out laughing because they inaccurately explained Hegelian dialectics? Okay, this one does hit too
Be
close
there,
to home.
chat. One's in chat if you relate to this meme, huh?
Yeah. Does this?
One's in chat if you watch the first 20 minutes of stream.
Did you? The first 20 minutes of stream was you being late, motherfucker. Okay, let's not forget. I'm not letting you get away with that one. All right. One's in chat. Okay. Well, look at that. By the way, hey, just to give you guys on the Sugar and Spice podcast a little bit of advice, what we just did there was called chat engagement. So basically what you do is you ask chat a question, and you ask them to put a 1 if they think one thing, or a 2 if they think the other thing. And then they'll post it.
No, they might ask horrible questions like, show us your feet, and other questions. And then you go, bad chat.
We usually don't get that live. We get that after the fact when people leave comments. Our VOD watchers watch for that reason, and that's what they.
They're all perverts, VOD watchers.
They're all
VOD watchers. Wink.
They're all watching together after Rat Boy's coverage, right? You know he's been fiending for your stream. He's been absolutely desperate. He's been waiting for his next fix.
I saw the clip.
Oh my god. I love Rat Boy so much, but I can't, like, you should not be...
He'd be my favorite streamer if President Sunday didn't exist.
Yeah, let's, you know what? Maybe we'll get some President Sunday people off the back of this. I also love President Sunday! Aaron, would you like to endorse us to the President Sunday viewers?
What? You guys?
Yeah! We're great!
What do you mean, you guys?
What have you done to earn that?
I just explained Hegelian dialectics in 20 minutes
Have
as
you
a
not
fucking
seen this
snail
face?
in a bath. What do you mean?
I'm a frog. I've become a frog.
I have earned this. I just explained Hegel to a fucking frog.
Sunday's whole thing is like the squids. Okay.
We're
Is there any
animals
way?
too. We're literally
Yeah,
the
is there-
same.
Is there any way for a snail and a squid and a frog to live cooperatively in nature?
Oh my god! Wait. We should actually just make him a squid.
Freshwater. Is there freshwater? Oh,
No.
fuck. There might be.
No,
Is there freshwater squids? Oh fuck.
Freshwater? Is that a thing? Wait, no. Hold
We're
on.
freshwater creatures in a saltwater
Wait.
world.
Is it a squid or an octopus? I thought it was an octopus. It's got eight legs. It's a squid.
Squid has
Even then,
10.
we're fucked,
Octopus
dude.
has 8.
Ah shit! Fuck! I already fucked it. Okay. Wait. I've got an idea. Oscar, draw President Sunday a high testosterone
late.
squid.
It's too late.
And then we'll get him on the show. We'll do the same thing here. Yeah. I asked
We
him
could
if he
ask him
wanted-
to do tier lists.
Yeah. Wiz's idea was to make you rate wife jack memes. Can you believe that?
Absolute bullshit. I'm gonna send a screenshot.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I did say that. Actually,
did say
wait,
that.
I did say that. Never mind.
He's owning it. He's owning it. Yeah, he's owning it. He's owning it.
That
Okay.
was my idea.
Okay, just a quick next meme. Are you okay? I must entertain the masses. Oh?
Sure.
I see. He's just
Mr.
maxing.
Maxing?
Is that Zizek? That looks like Zizek.
It is, yeah.
Is this? Oh, this is Zizek's Duma arc because Zizek was very hopeful, and now the last 5-10 years he got transphobic and also Duma. Interesting. Remember when I said? Remember when I said depression you can cure with transgenderism? Zizek should have. He got transphobic and depressed. Coincidence? I think not.
No.
Happened at the same time.
Zizek.
Very curious. Okay. Oh no, wait, this one looks bad. My ex-boyfriend, okay, that's a good start. My ex-boyfriend says he's going to be reading Hegel his entire life. I was talking to my ex-boyfriend, he said he was going to a Hegel reading group. I said, why are you still reading Hegel? Haven't you read him already? And I asked if he was going to keep reading him forever. He said yes, maybe on and off, but yes. I don't have anything against Hegel, but that seems like too much Hegel to me. I'm concerned for his own interest. What would you do in this situation?
That did not require a throwaway.
No, yeah. Actually, honestly, in this environment,
I
maybe.
think it's quite embarrassing.
Yeah, in this environment, maybe, you know what, they haven't read Hegel. I would be embarrassed too. I have obviously watched the Frenella.
Well, it's embarrassing to not have understood it the first time you read it, right?
That's true. Yeah, that's why I'm still reading it, and I'll finish the last page on my deathbed. So I'll never have finished it all the way through.
It's
That would
not
be
embarrassing
more
that he wants
embarrassing.
to read it. It's embarrassing that he's going to a Hegel reading group.
the true. That's it. That's why. Also, why? Hold on. Why is this lady? Oh, why is this lady stalking her ex-boyfriend's reading groups? That's my concern. This isn't very.
Yeah, what would you do in this situation? You know, the situation that I'm in with my ex-boyfriend who's not in my life anymore.
yeah, exactly. What am I gonna do, guys? I think she knows that he's gonna become a Hegelian, gain access to dark powers, and like mind control
And
her
then they're
back
gonna be
into the
back together.
relationship. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the dark
Once he
arts.
understands this, is over.
Yeah, let women have fun.
They're gonna be
Smug.
in love again.
Letting women have fun is like the opposite of our ideals. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop yapping, chatter. All right. Anyway.
Our ideals?
Yes, we have the same. We have homogenized. We are a dialectic, and we have sublated.
And it always changes.
wish.
It's always dynamic.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Wow.
very important for us to be like relevant.
Maybe if you weren't sublate for stream. Oh! Can I get a 1 in chat? Singular 1. One person type one time. No more than 1. Thank you.
To the currents
A
of our
wizard
time and
arrives
be in touch
exactly
with
when
what
he
is happening
means
in the
to,
practical
whatever
world,
that
which is
quote
why our
is.
debut is on Jreg's podcast as opposed to anywhere else.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, we're hard
Because-
launching the Hegelian e-girls.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very happy about that. Very honored.
Indeed.
Okay.
Once again, they hard launched the Hegelian e-girls like
Into
3
the
days
sun.
ago. Into the sun! Yeah, they catapulted the Hegelian e-girls. Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Jotun. Appreciate it. You're my favorite now.
Okay, so who are some good examples of like political forces that are doing the Hegelian dialectic stuff?
Zizek was doing it for a very long time. I think recently he's gotten a bit older and a bit more like the black pilled, a bit more depressed.
Yes, for
And,
sure.
we can go into that, but like
The same thing I said.
He's seeing the hopelessness that comes out of it. He doesn't really believe in politics anymore. It's a lot of us actually get to that point too. And but Zizek was a really good example for a very long time.
A
Somebody
lot
who was
of
very
us.
inspirational to many of us. I
She
think
is
the
on the
community
level
and
of
also beyond,
Zizek,
you know,
that's
so-
true.
This is why you have to really build community, and like you get what we're saying before about like the cult is that like with Zizek, I think there's a similar problem that it's like he he is kind of this big philosophical luminary, but like the question is like, is there really like a community of thought around him? Like you can talk about there's a collectivism materialism dialectic or whatever it is that
socials are lacking.
Crisis and Critique Journal. He does have some proteges. He has a little community around him.
Where's his
There's actually a
Discord?
really interesting group that was associated with some of those people, some of the editors.
I think this is a fundamental flaw in Jregian Hegelianism, is that he never even thought to set up a Minecraft server.
I've noticed that with these types.
Yeah, none of them play Minecraft. None of them.
Good problem.
I think autists like Minecraft and schizophrenics don't like Minecraft. And so there's like an incompatibility between like the
I really don't know. I think they both play it.
Schizos play Minecraft
differently. One touches redstone, the other one walks around planting trees.
Oh, you think? Wait, that is actually you've got the industrialist and like the naturalist. That is the dialectic between like the schizos and the autists. Yeah, you're right. You got people who are like explain me this, Wiz. Why do you build giant monoliths to like nightmarish gothic buildings? Like, why do you build giant? I feel like you're revealing something about your internal psyche every time you build a building.
Yeah, why the brutal architecture in Minecraft?
It's so upsetting.
I want to destroy something beautiful.
But it doesn't even exist yet. You're making it.
What doesn't exist yet?
You haven't destroyed anything. You created something hideous. That's different to destroying something.
Yeah, my creation brings destruction just by its existence. It's a psychic weapon.
Why? Because as soon as you put it up, everyone on the server wants to tear it. Everyone wants to tear it the fuck down. Is that what you mean? They see it and they're like, "This is horrible. This is bombing me out."
To unite the people, you must give them a common enemy.
Yeah, the tower. We must defeat the cathedral. It is always watching. It bears over us.
Wording. President Sunday, we love you.
Yeah. President Sunday ignored my invitation to the Minecraft server, and I don't know if I can forgive him for that.
My God.
I know. I even told him Queeman. I even told him Ratboy was going to be there. Sorry, I nearly dead named him. Ratboy.
To that journal that I actually did for a while called the Subset of Theoretical Practice, who I think are taking into account a lot of this stuff. I do have some issues with I think they're very brilliant. But they see dialectics as kind of like a subset of what they call a disciplinary framework, which is more kind of mathematically oriented. Which like you could make claims like, oh, is that a little bit more Anglo-Box? And to some extent you can say, no, it's like a dialectical mediation with Anglo-Box or something to that.
Yeah,
but
it's not against logic.
Yeah, we're not against.
Wait,
There's
did you see
something about the cadence of the voice of the chick in the middle that like if she were in front of a 7-Eleven on crack, like she would sound exactly like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, you're so right.
Just like talking to herself, like Nikki at least sounds like she's addressing like Jreg and like at least a crowd that's going to be there. People like watch it back or whatever. Like this person's just like stream of consciousness, like
internal conversation.
Yeah.
I think she microdosed like Molly right before this, and so it's just like is going off on one. This is the kind of shit I hear people yapping about in clubs.
Actually, do you think they take any drugs?
Really absolutely. They're all taking psychedelics. Cocaine also. They're definitely.
I don't know. They seem
way
way too
sober
boring.
women.
They're not sober. They are not sober. They literally were throwing an NYC like Red Scare style party. Okay, these bitches are doing cocaine.
Okay. I'm sure they do drugs, but do you think they're currently doing drugs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just seem like they seem too boring.
No, I have contact. Well, first of all, you don't do drugs,
I don't think
and you're
people
boring.
on drugs
Wiz.
are known for being interesting.
Whoa! Hey, wait! Hold on a fucking minute. What the fuck? Wait! I'm taking strays here. What the hell?
Are you on drugs now?
I'm currently unmedicated.
No, he only does them to impress girls.
Whoa!
He would never do them to improve his content. Just in IRL shit that is of no consequence to anyone. Thanks.
That's what he considers his content. He doesn't consider this content.
Look, listen, okay? My drugs is being unmedicated, okay? Alright, I've been off the Ritalin for like a year now. I was on it for a year, and I became a normal person. I was doing very, very well under capitalism, and now I'm not doing it anymore, and now I do this show, and I'm in a bathroom, in a club, in a bath, with a talking frog, and Raven from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm talking about Hegelian e-girls.
Yeah,
okay?
that's the show.
yeah. I was close enough, okay? Alright, you knew what I meant.
Yeah. And
remedicate? No! Bambino, flush your pills! No! I'm trying to save... Aaron, are you medicated? Intrusive question.
No.
See, Bambino,
Nice.
you have to flush your pills, okay? You should be unmedicated. Look at Straighterade. She goes on podcasts and yells at idiot Christians. Wow, you could be like her if you just flushed all your pills. Everyone, flush your pills now. Unmedicate immediately. It's good for you.
Actually, I debated Charlie Kirk, and when I was prepping for it, I listened to a debate between himself and Ben Burgess, and he pretended like he knew what Hegel was.
Oh no. Why would a conservative ever mention Hegel? That's only L. There's no way to win that. That's a terrible idea.
I think it definitely got him brownie points with. Yeah, I'm sure Ben Burgess was just so impressed by the fact that he knew what Hegel was.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, but
That's an
misunderstanding
impressive
Hegel.
German name drop you've done.
Yeah, there you go. No one listened to him. Everyone listen to me. Don't listen to the lawyer. Okay? Maruzi's a lawyer. What are you, fucking legalists?
She's
Absolutely
only giving
not.
legal advice, okay? Not spiritual
Yeah.
advice.
Oh, okay, sorry. She's saying legally
very
as a
Hegelist.
lawyer. As a lawyer, she's saying that you shouldn't flush your pills. Now, if she isn't a lawyer, then you can ignore her and safely flush her pills. Let's find out if she's a lawyer. Maruzi?
In a sense, we're just trying to make logic better at what it does.
Okay.
But
what we thought.
yeah, so the
Not a lawyer? You can safely flush your pills.
big thing that we're trying to do with the Hegelian Ego Council is to try to build a community around philosophical ideas that are kind of lived more concretely and not just in this place where like there's some genius who sees the truth other people don't see and just gets depressed that he can't communicate it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the world's more or less dialectic than it was like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Are we
I think
getting more or less
the world always gets more dialectical.
I think so too, and that's why it's also compatible with an accelerationist standpoint as well. And I think also with the information age and with the internet, we're actually more so confronted with opposing perspectives. So we actually have to be more dialectical to even like
very
resolve
much
it.
so, very
And the
much so.
reason why people actually become so depressed and so blackpilled, especially now with Gen Z, is because of the overwhelm of information and the inability to resolve these contradictions dialectically.
Is dialectic just when more than one opinion? When you're confronted by more than one opinion, what dialectic there is.
What's amazing about dialectics?
Well, I was talking to Smug about this earlier, and
Yeah.
I was asking him, what's the difference between like doing this and just thinking about things?
It's
to her, I'm sure that's the same thing.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
so
just like earlier, like, oh, I'm working on a project. It's like you having a passing thought about doing something to her probably counts as doing a project.
hey, listen. The
She's
second
engaged
that
in dialectics.
the second I have the idea, I am in the process of becoming. Okay, all right. I'm passing between the idea existing and not existing.
This is
which-
slowly becoming a tweet
Yeah.
I'm going to release.
Yeah. The tweet is the first paragraph of my thesis that will be done in the next 6 years.
Something else I'd like to add to that, like
Is Smugburger eating more of his almonds, or is it? Listen, on stream night, I allow myself a vegan pizza. Okay, all right, fuck you.
back around to like why e-girl is that like I think that like there's a kind of like cultural nihilism that comes out of like the kind of communities around like e-girls or whatever, that I kind of want to confront that and sort of point out like a lot of people in those sorts of social media circles, I think there is this kind of like craving for the absolute and craving for like some kind of like meta perspective or broader perspective on like what are we living for, what is the meaning of all of this, like am I just like there to get likes or am I there to like sublate?
Okay.
Like, that's kind of what we're for.
How do you
Wow.
Am I there to get likes or am I there to sublate?
So you know how I've been doing a bit in this whole stream where I just keep saying sublate randomly. I'm realizing that that's just what they do as well. I've
That's
realized
just
that
proper usage.
that is Jesus Christ, holy fuck. Am I here to
What
like
does sublate mean? What are they trying to say?
Vibing. That's like their version of vibing.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Yes.
What? No, I'm not going to expand upon that. I don't think that there's much to this.
Please, teacher.
I really think that they're just attempting to use
I'm starting to
like
think that she's not
jargon
qualified.
in place of millennial and like Zoomer speak, and that's doing
Okay,
dialect.
but what does it mean? What does the word sublate mean?
Please explain.
Sublate comes from the Greek, no, I'm kidding.
Don't mind control her. Stop that. Put that away. Stop mind controlling her. Oi!
I'm trying
Oi!
to give
No.
her a confidence.
No mind controlling the guests. Oi, put that away. Put that away. Jesus Christ. We're supposed to. Sorry, we're not deterministic. Go ahead.
I'm writing a dictionary and I need your definition. Otherwise, I'm going to disappear forever. With the Bernie fire.
Is sublate? Can you at least tell me if you think sublate is a verb, a noun, or like?
I think.
which part
I
of
think.
speech is it?
So, as I understand it, sublate is when my sandwich takes too long. Yeah, you like that one? Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
It
Yeah.
was a second.
If I tell someone I'm gonna be like 10 minutes late and I show up 5 minutes late,
Then I'm sub late. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh god. Oh god. When you go to a sex party and it's 5 doms and the bottoms haven't showed up, yeah, that's sub
oh,
late.
that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Get back in the bath. Get back in the bath.
I'm gonna go wash off. All right. I'm sorry. Whoop.
Get out of the bath.
There we go.
Disgusting boy.
All right. All right. All right.
When I first heard her saying that, I thought she was trying to say sublimate, but was just saying sublate.
Yeah. So sublation, sublation is okay. So, oh god, it sucks. Okay, so basically, you know how you've got like thesis, antithesis, synthesis. So sublation is like that, but completely different and more. And Hegelians will get angry at you if you try and say that it's the same. Basically, it's like a sublation is when you achieve a post state that is beyond the two things that you're dialecticing between, which is dialecting is a verb. I've made it.
I thought sublate was like a smaller fraction.
No. Oh. Are you okay,
So
buddy?
when you sublate your apartment.
Ah! Fuck! She got it! Damn it! Damn it! Fuck! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! When you sublate your apartment. Fuck! That's good. Fuck's sake. Sorry. Go ahead. Fuck!
I said I thought like to sublate was like a smaller aspect of something.
So sublation is when when you arrive at like kind of the post-state conclusion by overlapping two contradictory concepts. So it's kind of like when it's basically, I guess you could kind of say it's like arriving at a new conclusion based on going through the process of the dialectic. It's like it's the desired outcome is a sublation of the two concepts. It comes from a German word that's even more complicated, and that's about all I can understand. I'm trying my best here, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's German? Ugh.
It's German, which is the worst. Everyone knows the most useful concepts are the ones that nobody seems to be able to explain. The reason they're useful is because I can say that I'm Hegelian, say a bunch of insane shit, then just say I'm post-woke, and then everyone will nod their heads and go, oh, okay, alright, you're doing some, like, important work here. Excellent. As I, like, grease the wheels ready for
when
the
you come
fascist
to a
tanks.
stream and don't buy a membership until after it ends, you sublate. Thank you, Maritzi. Make sure to become a member. Join a member.
My God.
We got member videos coming. We got a Brat presentation. We got a Doctor Who video this week. Wow, is it coming out this week? Probably.
If Wiz gets it
if
done.
you join Axolotl tier, you get to be a little insect like Chucky below me. What else? You get a song. Smug will write you a little song because he loves you.
Yes, I will write it. I will write it out of love and not parasociality.
member.
Real love. I will love you from afar for £50 a month.
We've got like 4 different tiers. There's a
Yeah.
bunch. You could be a frog, you could be a sheep,
Yeah.
you could be something else.
Straighterade, what's your favourite tier of the Pond Scum Collective
That you
membership
have.
system?
Do you have a water bug tier?
Water bug. That would be cool. Can we? Oh, if you get Axolotl tier, we'll make you a water bug. That would be cool. Water
We
bug
call
would
them
be awesome.
skaters here because they skate
Skaters,
across
yeah,
the
they go,
water.
yeah, they skate across the water. They're super cool. They're like, whoa! They do like a little thing.
How'd
Hold
you
on,
get out
let
of the
me-
bath that way?
I'm skating, dude. Check it out. Whoa! They do this with their feet.
Ew.
Whoa.
You sliming about the floor?
I'm sliming up the floor. If anyone takes a step here, it's gonna go very, very badly for you. I'm just
Oh wait,
saying.
no, I was thinking of water flea.
Ew. What's a
Water flea? Wiz, it's when someone pees in the pool. Get it?
And then you have to leave?
And then you have to water flee, yeah. Oh god. I can't believe we got 6 jokes out of Sublay.
Hegelian.
Yeah, I can't believe we got 6 jokes out of Sublay. That's powerful. That's really good. We really got every
That's
scrap
because
of...
we're Hegelites.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, we're
You can only
Hegigling.
understand humor once you're a
Yeah,
Hegelglers.
I Hegigglers. Yeah, we got it. Nice.
Define e-girl. That's a pretty nebulous term.
No, that's a really great question. I mean, it is kind of like
Oh,
it can kind
e-girl
of like
time.
play with the nebulosity of the term, but it's associated with a certain kind of like culture of like girls on the internet who are focused on like appearance and focused on
E-girl.
Yeah.
Girl. That's a good
What's
observation.
yeah? What's an e-girl? A girl on the internet. Next question, please. This is
a good
dialectic.
definition.
Yeah.
She's forming her opinion as she's speaking.
Yes, which is
What,
it's so.
what does that word sound like?
Yeah. Oh my
It's
god.
free association. Is this what they think? Hegelian dialectics is just free association?
So basically they arrive at a conclusion that allows them to include holistic intuition as part of their analytical framework, and then they use that to justify just vibing with everything. Yes, correct. Yeah, that's what they do.
I was watching
incredible.
Loaderbox's stream the other day, and he was talking about like how some left-wing Twitch streamers, they'll get their politics via like free association. So like for example, like the Nazi hat thing makes you a Nazi because it's just a free association. I wonder if that's like the same thing that these three are tapping into.
Yeah, it's like, what does this word make me feel? And then they just process that feeling out loud in front of you, and then they call it Hegelian dialectics. It's just, unironically, Hegelianism, I was about to say it's basically just having no filter, but actually, Hegelianism is actually having no filter. Like, one of the things they talk about is like dismantling the boundaries around ideas so that you can better sublate between the two contradictory ideas. Like, you need to unboundary your thought process and your understanding of a concept. So actually, yeah, it is just no filter, literally. They just, like, they let everything through.
Kind of like connecting with audiences in almost like parasocial kind of way. And I think also like I did just kind of like finish drafting. I'm still working on a paper for actually the journal that this was published in, Shum, Slovenian journal.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Max Valencic.
I'll be finding you guys. I'm Slovenian.
No, they're great, and they're accelerationists
So
too.
far, the definition is still girls online.
Yeah, a lot of the argument that I'm making is that the e-girl condition is kind of the condition of post-feminism. That it's both something that wouldn't be possible without feminism, but also is not really possible.
Wait, this might be her first actual take. Hold on, she might actually give a take here. Post-feminism, what does she think that is?
Purely within the perspective of feminism. That it's kind of like what feminism has done and kind of liberating women from prior sort of more restrictively patriarchal conditions has allowed like the e-girl culture to flourish. But the e-girl culture itself is sort of more oriented towards the male gaze. It's kind of like, it's kind of re-articulating itself instead of just being about liberation of women and sort of women's own perspective. It's mediating back with the men and trying to see what ends up happening there.
We can even arguably say that like women, like from a Lacanian and specifically psychoanalytic perspective, that women have always been mediated by the. What is happening?
We lost the signal.
Are we like,
Sorry, don't ignore this.
All right. So you can also
So
make
being an e-girl
like,
is about women's relationships with men.
So,
Male
audiences?
But it says, okay, so basically what they're saying is that
That's what e-girl is?
Well, okay, so to explain it in a not insane way.
That's something that happens to e-girls, but that's not the definition of e-girl. That's not like a requirement of being an e-girl.
Well, this is the thing. They immediately moved into the why. Like they moved past a definition that they weren't able to.
That's not very Hegelian, is it?
No, actually, that's perfectly Hegelian. Someone asked them about information about a node, and they answered information about a relationship. They actually did the Hegelian thing. I know they dodged the question and answered the sub question.
They subletted.
Yeah. Oh wait, Straighterade, you're a woman. I mean, you're a feminist. What's post-feminism?
I think it's the idea that like feminism has already largely achieved its goals, and we can move beyond like women's liberation to embracing like girl power.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, embracing girl power? Wait, hold on, that sounds bad. I'm anti-hierarchy. Power's scary. What does that mean? What more power do girls need?
The ability to gain more OnlyFans subscribers, or in their case, Patreon followers.
Let's go! Let's go. Every girl in the Western canon should have a Patreon, and they should like get a tattoo of like a QR code on them, and then you can just like, or an NFC tag under their skin, so you can just tap to donate just for them being a woman. You know, like you go to the club and you see a girl, and she's like, unsing. Wait, I have something for this now.
I'm pretty sure that's already got a term. It's called reparations.
What? There's like a girl in the club, and she's vibing on the glow sticks, and then you just like tap her on the arm with like your little NFC phone thing. You give her a tip.
If you find any YouTube video of people showing off how they've gotten that kind of stuff done, there'll be a bunch of like fanatical Christians in the comments talking about the mark of the beast.
Wait, really?
That's true.
Why?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's the mark of the beast.
Why is my arm stuck? I keep doing this.
People think Neuralink is the mark of the beast.
Oh god, I fucked it. Oh, there we go. Neuralink is the mark of the beast. You are literally making yourself subservient to a microchip that might get hot and burn your brain out at any moment. Those monkeys are not okay.
Is that anti-Semitic? Is that where that comes from?
What? Being against brain chips is anti-Semitic? You have to explain this one, Chief.
No. The mark of the beast, right? Then I was thinking like tattoos, and I was like, well, where's the most famous instance of like a group of people being marked?
Oh, but Jews aren't supposed to have tattoos. They can't even be buried in a Jewish cemetery if they have tattoos.
Did they make an exception for the Holocaust victims? Did they make an exception for them?
That's what I mean. Are those the people Christianity is talking about with the mark of the beast?
No, I don't think so. This has to do like a mark of the devil, basically.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with Judaism. I don't know why you're yapping about this.
Okay.
I can't go one episode without him starting to talk about Jews. It's crazy. I'm really worried about him. I think he's been watching too much, like, Fuentes, probably. We should do an episode on Fuentes to deprogram Wiz from his fascist tendencies. It's starting to worry me a little bit.
I'm concerned about what these Christians are going to do to them, that's all.
Alright.
Like perspective that women are always hysteric in condition, and they're always therefore wanting to, and their whole experience is mediated by
Look up hysterical woman,
right? And
we mean it structurally and technically, not in a vague denouncing sense. Hysteria is actually very powerful, and in a sense, we're all hysterics, and we're trying to become more sublime hysterics.
Okay,
that's what Kant called Hegel's most sublime hysteric.
Okay. So one thing I've noticed here, we've had lots of conversations. We use lots of terms like neurotic,
the most sublime hysteric? What the fuck does that mean? I'm googling it. Le plus sublime.
It's a book.
Oh, it's Zizek. Ah, there we go. There it is. Okay, we understand. It was a Zizek book. We got baited. We got baited, guys. Hegel with Lacan. Yep, we got baited. It was a Zizek book. God damn it.
Hysteric, perverse, but then we have kind of idiosyncratic definitions of what those words are. Technical definitions.
We have very technical.
Do you think that's like? Do you think that impedes communication to like have these multiple meanings, like which are not layman terms?
It can impede it, but it can also make it deeper.
I think it's.
Oh my god! Everything is just everything. Every question you ask them is like, yes, you're right, but also the opposite. Like no matter what it is. I know that's the meme, but holy. Oh my god! Wait a minute! No, antithesis. That's factor, you idiot. That's not fucking Lacan or Hegel at all! Factor! Thesis, antithesis, synthesis! Nonsense!
There we go, sorry.
The guy from Stranger Things?
I never watched that show.
It's fucking trash. That's what it is.
You.
Really? You watch Doctor Who though? So I mean, it can't be
exactly.
Can't be that bad.
I'm
if you're
saying
watching
Stranger
that crap.
Things is trash.
He knows that makes him more qualified to know trash.
True.
Exactly.
True. I would never watch either. Okay, I'm just a big Sherlock fan. Okay, especially that last season. That was great. Holy shit! What a twist. His dog was his friend. Madness.
BBC television.
Hell yeah.
It's the best.
Downton Abbey.
We love it. Oh my god! I've never watched it. But I'm glad you enjoy our class system. I broke the video. Any questions, Wiz? No? We're happy? We're good?
What have you bound to the fucking
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
That affects the video.
We're just going to press play and I'm going to cover my eyes. Nailed it.
Ritzy, what? Stranger Things is great. No.
Oh, it's
Open your eyes while you're watching it.
And I'm running up that hill and I'm that's all. I just know
I thought you hadn't seen it.
I saw the CJ the X video breaking down that episode. Yep, CJ the X did a video on it. I've never watched Stranger Things. I watched the first episode.
One's in chat if he's bullshitting, and two's in chat if he's got a Stranger Things tattoo.
I'm just a CJ the X fan. That's all. Wait, do you like CJ the X? Straighterade?
No, who's that?
I thought that was a shop in the UK you buy.
You would love them. Oh my god, you would love them. Probably, maybe. I don't know. They're great. Oh my god, you should definitely watch them.
CJ, a bread tuber.
No, they're different. They're different. They're different. They're more insane. They're more crazy. They're crazy. They're super fun. What's wrong? What?
Oscar's drawn President Sunday as a squid.
No, already? What? Why? Someone needs to explain. Wait, hold on. Sorry.
What
Aaron, this is the use of the word sublate over time. That's funny.
We are becoming more Hegelian.
Oh my god, it's true. She was right. We're dialecting. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this fucking squid. What? Brother, are you okay?
Should I get a Big Mac? Yes. Get a Big Mac. An Invincible by Doran Better. I don't know what those words mean. Prison looks good in this.
I mean, I guess it's got the stubble. That's pretty good. I don't know.
And his
Your
little glasses.
It's very
He
phallic.
needs a big.
it is very
It
phallic,
is,
but then so is he.
In
Let's be
both
honest.
directions.
In both directions. Is a man comprised entirely of testosterone and testosterone-producing organs. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the more I
that
look at
is
this, the more incredibly phallic it becomes.
It's-
And then it
yeah.
becomes, towards the end of it, it becomes
Vaginal.
like the divine feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the perfect dialectic between the feminine and the masculine. We've sublated. It is the all genital. We've reached post penis. Incredible. We did it. Good job, Oscar. Good job, Oscar. You clearly were listening to everything we were talking about. Straighterade, do you approve as his daughter?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Nice.
We got it. We got it. We've got family recognition. That means that we can sell it as an NFT endorsed by Straighterade. Let's go! Oscar, start
No
shipping before
NFTs.
everyone realizes the market is going to crash in 7 minutes. Everyone
The
buy
NFT
now.
though.
Buy it right now. You have 7 minutes before we pump and dump. Okay,
You
it's
can
over.
own me, Wiz, and
Yeah.
have me. No screenshot.
Don't screenshot the stream right now, please. Thank you. Screenshots will not be valid.
So
There's
is
something
there
really
some
uncomfortable
dialectical,
about the
we're-
way that they're all sitting together because like
I love it, dude.
there's so much clutter. Like there's a lot of clutter, and then they're all trying to sit as close together as possible for some reason.
Oh, I know exactly why they're sitting
They're
next to each
just
other.
very incredibly mismatched people.
They're doing this. They're the three fates. They're doing it. That's the vibe. That is 100% the vibe. They are doing the you know, cutting the threads of fate. Look at this shit. It's them. Look, same picture.
Whoa.
Same picture from a different angle.
where the two sides are not, you know, they're you shouldn't be mixing them? Are we just pro like technology? What's the deal?
Solar punk.
Solar punk. That's a good fusion.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's really important to avoid like a really kind of romantic.
I mean, okay, so like I was actually kind of blackpilled on Solarpunk, but then I read Regenesis and learned about soil and how soil is magical and amazing.
And you say you're not a Doctor Who fan.
What? Okay, explain this soil Doctor Who thing. You've done this twice now. What's this?
He goes through Regenesis every couple
Oh
of
my
seasons.
god, that's the joke you were making about that book? You're such a fucking hack, dude. Are you serious? That's what you were setting up for? I'm gonna wait, we're not on Twitch. I'm gonna kill myself, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, holy shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna drown myself in this bath. Okay, Aaron, you're taking the show over now, okay? But just tap you've got arms. Just tap this.
God.
Tap this part here, and the video will play. Okay, bye. I'm gonna drown myself. Bye.
Bye.
Romantic critique of technology
Yeah,
because
because
it matters
solar punk is
how
romantic, too.
it matters
Right,
how
that's
you
true.
use it. How
Like
not what it is, but how
transhumanists
you
are
use
also
it.
like a bit like too much too, I would say.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because like this is why religion or like some kind of absolute is so important, because you can have the same like tool, same like material tool, but if you have like a different like absolute horizon and how you approach that tool, that actually fundamentally
different
changes
absolute
how it's being used. So in a sense, I think like while like those like technology is great for addressing kind of these immediate empirical problems that people have in their
But
lives.
she skipped through
if you
5
sort of
things.
do
She
that in
didn't
this purely
finish a
instrumental
point there.
sense, and you're
Okay, hold on. Let's try and break this one.
Technology is an important tool because we need religion.
Okay, hold on. We can get there. We can
Is
figure
that
out what.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, hold on.
different, like absolute horizon and how you because I do think it's really important to avoid like a really kind of romantic critique of technology
Yeah,
because
solar
it
punk
matters
is also
how
romantic, too.
it matters.
Avoid a romantic critique.
Romantic critique. Is
of
that like in
technology.
reference to Luddites? Is that a romantic
Yeah,
critique?
maybe it's like
Or
it's
like dating
primitive.
apps are worse.
No, I think it's primitivism. I think they're probably saying a romantic critique would be like it used to all be sunsets and beaches and lovely la 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 la, and now technology ruined
Like
everything.
the internet used to be good. Is that what they're trying to say?
Or even
Like an
just
appeal
like
to
pre-internet was good, like an appeal. Yeah, so like an appeal to like a nostalgic time. So maybe let's start there.
It matters
Right,
how
that's
you
true.
use it. How
Like the
not what it is, but
transhumanists
how you
are
use
also
it.
like a bit like too much.
Wow, technology isn't good or bad. It's just whether you use it for good or bad. Wow!
And you're
Oh
saying
my
they're not
god!
centrist.
That's crazy! Oh my god! No, they're anti-centrists, which is just centrists with schizophrenic characteristics. Okay, to use their terminology.
too, I would say.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because like this is why religion or like some kind of absolute is so important, because you can have the same like tool, same like material tool, but if you have like a different like absolute horizon and how you approach that tool, that actually fundamentally changes how it's being used. So in a sense, I think like while like those like technology is great for addressing kind of these immediate empirical problems that people have in their lives, if you sort of do that in this purely instrumental sense and you're just solving these like regional problems, you're not looking at the whole, you're not looking at the problem of the absolute or like actually what is ethical ultimately.
So by you using AI to do your math homework, you're really missing the big picture.
Oh no! Okay, hold on. I think I get what she's basically saying.
Unless you have a defined framework of belief, is that what the absolute?
So okay, I think I could argue with her, and I would probably say, so if let's say that I'm an anarchist and I have a utopian ideal of anarchism, would that be a valid absolute that I should be gunning for in order to get the benefits of both instrumental directional progress as an anarchist and, you know, kind of a point in the distance that I'm like aiming at, so that this is so dumb. This is basically just, if you only make short-term decisions without a long-term goal, you might end up not achieving your long-term goal. That's what she's saying. She could have said this so simply. That's it. That has to be.
What's that got to do with technology?
Absolutely. Well, she's saying that basically, if you use technology to solve individual
problems,
problems,
the point is technology.
Yeah, if you use technology to solve individual instrumental, she says, but basically individual short-term problems, right, then you will just end up, like, gradually building something without a clear goal in mind, a divine or an absolute horizon, right? Jesus Christ, just say fucking goal, you freak. Then bad things happen, so you need to keep a vision in the future for what you want that late stage to look like. So she might even be appealing to, like, luxury space, you know, happen once per stream. That's so weird that it happens.
You made me invisible.
It happens
Me.
Yeah, it literally happens exactly one time every stream. I don't understand. Refresh, you freaks! Refresh! You have to...
Bring me back.
It doesn't... That's not how it works. That's not the problem. Okay, hold on. Oh god, the boots. The boots!
That's my boots!
Oh, disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. I hate it. I can't bring... You need to refresh, bro. Just refresh. Refresh video,
I can't
please.
believe this.
Okay.
Fourth wall break, fourth wall break.
We got dragged, we got dragged, we got dragged, we got dragged, we got dragged.
Ruined, the show's ruined forever.
Oh my god, stop saying the show. We're in a bathroom. This is real. Hold on now. Look, it's just, look, we're at a club, okay, alright? We're vibing in here still. Wiz, fix your shit. I'm partying.
I have.
Ah, he's back.
Hello.
Woo! Aaron, did you leave the door
Once
open
in
on
chat,
your...
you're happy to see me.
Oh my god. Aaron, did you leave the door open? I can hear the music again.
Yes.
Close door.
Oh my god! That's a... Ah! Ow! I keep
You're
phasing
perfectly
through the...
selling this illusion.
Thank you, hold on, let me...
Thank you.
I'll go... Hold on 1 second. Okay. Slam! Okay, got it. Alright. Okay, and now I'm gonna... Wait, watch this. Hey, Wiz, check this out. I found out that I can sublate myself through the bathtub. Do you wanna watch?
Smugbug, shut up! Oscar, what do you want?
Whoops, sorry ladies.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing here, Oscar? Did he click on the wrong channel? I hate him. We need to remove perms.
He accidentally worked into the girl's bathroom, I think.
Yeah. Oh, oh, wait, that's a good bit. Damn it, I didn't get the joke. I'm an idiot. That was very funny. That might be the funniest thing he's ever done. I didn't even get it. That's funny. That's really good. Sorry, ladies. That's great. Fuck. Well done, dude. Well done.
You're doing with the technology, you can still use all of that technology, but you can use it in a different way that actually is better for people.
Okay.
And I think that it's really important to embrace technology and embrace where things are going, and that's why I highly respect Nick Land. I highly respect accelerationism because of...
What? Okay, hold on. So she respects Nick Land. Nick Land is literally the author of, like, the Dark Enlightenment. Like, Peter Thiel, the fucking, like, Zuckerbergian idea of, like, apocalypse bunkers and, you know, trying to figure out how to mind control people so that your guards don't end up shooting you and, like, killing your family and taking all your resources. Like, all of this is accelerationism. Nick Land is, like, essentially the...
Wasn't the previous point anti-acceleratism? Like, the whole, like, take your time, focus on the bigger picture.
Well, but Wiz, they're both. They're everything. They're all things at once. They're enlightened. They understand everything! It's beautiful. Don't you understand it? If you don't get it, it's because you're dumb. You're Anglo-boxed.
Oh my god. You can never be
Idiot.
wrong if you're just everything. All at
It's
once.
actually, being a Hegelian makes you immune to being incorrect. That is true. Actually, I was just embracing a dialectic on the other side of the argument. I'm not actually, I don't actually believe that. That's not, I was just,
It's just word vomit. It's an entire philosophy based on word vomit.
Pretty much, yeah. Nothing matters. None of it's real. It's all just yapping. It's yapping!
I would say the way I would explain Nick Land accelerationism is basically that,
You love Nick Land, Max? Oh my god. Okay, we call in at the end of the show. I need to talk to you about Nick Land. Holy fuck, dude. Seriously?
to try to return to the past and to try to be conservative in the sense of like avoiding like where the future is going is actually just further accelerating the future. Because like whatever like opposition you create, whatever contradiction you add to the current discourse actually just pushes forward and accelerates the discourse further. So you actually can't go back. So I know
this is an insane statement, right? The idea that if you contradict, like, okay, do you guys believe that by reacting and opposing a thing, you accelerate the thing?
What are they talking about? The Streisand effect? Is that what they're trying to talk about?
I mean, but like, if okay, well, let's look at like fucking trans rights in the UK, right? Like, trans rights have been fairly effectively obstructed by the establishment multiple times over the course of decades. Where's the accelerationism of trans rights in the UK? I'm not really understanding how that's pushing things forward, right? Transgenderism, yeah.
Roe v.
Sorry.
Wade as an example.
Oh my
for
god,
American
yeah.
Politics, because like Trump got elected, we lose the Supreme Court. Now you have a bunch of far right fanatics that are populating the Supreme Court. Then Roe v. Wade is overturned, and then most women like are losing the right to an abortion, or it's becoming incredibly difficult to the point that it's like you functionally don't have the right unless you have money or the ability to do it.
Right.
So how does this lead to more women's rights? It just leads to things getting so bad.
Because I got nothing. I don't know how they justify this. I guess they're saying that like the backlash.
They're saying there's going to be like, yeah, there's going to be 100 more underground abortion clinics that are generally unsafer and not as good, but they will give out more abortions.
Yeah, I guess
Would that be a counter they give?
The unsaid thing is like, and then the people will rise up, but no, they fucking won't.
Yeah.
Wait, I look. I know the you know, fucking dialectic memes and all that, but this is inherently contradictory, isn't it? Right? The idea that you accelerate by so this is the thing. Let's say that this is like, I don't know, fascism, and then like we oppose fascism, which ends up reinforcing and accelerating fascism. But then isn't fascism itself a reaction to liberalism? Aren't they opposing each other? So in which direction are we accelerating if both things are opposing the other? By opposing the thing you accelerate, what are you accelerating? What?
You've achieved equilibrium.
I guess, okay.
I'm trying to think on a smaller scale. I don't even know how it'd work on a smaller scale.
I think, okay, hold on, actually, I think...
Like, maybe, like, are they thinking, like, oh, yeah, if you punch someone, the person gets arrested? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I think I understand. So basically, what they're saying is that, like, let's treat these like energy, right? Like, you put a lot of energy on this side, and then you're going to get a counter-reaction on the other side, and their accelerationism is the sublation. So it's basically the two things. So, like, the more fuel you put into both sides, the faster you will get to the post-fascist or post-liberal conclusion, right? So that's what I think maybe that's what they mean, is that like, the more you oppose something, the more you're feeding into the contradictions, and then eventually it has to arrive at the post-fascist, post-liberal conclusion. But this assumes that the post-state is inevitable, which makes sense. Actually, if you think back to Marxism, you know, Marx said that, you know, posited that socialism was inevitable, and Marx was a Hegelian who was using immanent critique to understand the relationships between like worker and capitalist, or you know capitalism and socialism. So I guess they're saying that it's like maybe this is how you justify the inevitable conclusion, but I'm not really I don't find that to be justifiable. I think that you can end up with like third ways that don't represent either of these two concepts properly. Yeah,
they've stated like it's a theoretical truth, but it's not even like a practical truth ever.
Yeah.
What's it based off of? Where's it coming from?
They're basically just assuming a
Did you
final
just
conclusion.
make it up?
Well, no, I think this is actually quite a Marxist analysis, right? Is the idea that there's only one end state that these contradictions can arrive at, and that end state is inevitable. You can't stay in contradiction forever. Eventually, the dialectic will resolve. Eventually, the relationship between worker and capitalist will end up resolving one way or another, right? Like it will end up concluding. There will be like a post state, but that's not very helpful because the post state could either end up being more beneficial to the worker or more beneficial to the capitalist. So I don't. Yeah. Accelerationists are just like make everything go faster, add more fuel to the fire. It doesn't really matter what the fire is burning. It just matters that there's more fuel so that we can move through the bad stuff more quickly, or so that we can come to the end state conclusion of humanity faster. Either way.
A lot of and this is like a critique I have of a lot of like Marxist-Leninists is that I would say that I am like
Gary,
very
you're
much so like a
drawing.
Marxist-Leninist fundamentally,
Oh, yeah.
but there are I think some issues with just like the romanticization of like the Soviet Union and saying that we can just apply the Soviet Union to like America or Canada and that things will be the same, and also the romanticization of like just returning back to industrialization and assuming that that's going to fix everything. I think that we do need to reindustrialize, but I do think we also need to keep in mind where technology is going and how things are different in today's context. It's very important. You can't just romanticize the past.
Is there any contradictions you want to untangle?
Not really.
No. I guess my last one.
The most based anti-Hegelian. Oh my god. What a legend. Any contradictions you want to untangle? Nah, not really. That's amazing.
Wait, Smug, if you're not an accelerationist, are you an incrementalist?
Uh-oh. I think you offended him. Come back. You can come back. You don't have to answer the question.
Okay. Ah!
Well,
I'm an
that was
accelerationist. I accelerated right back into the bath. No, I'm a snail. I can't accelerate. Moving on.
One is just like progress versus tradition in terms of like cultural issues.
I think I explained it.
Yeah. Okay.
Answer as well.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's so it tracks the technology versus technology is progress and tradition is like primitivism.
And I mean, I do think that anyone who is interested in progress, you have to have some kind of connection of that progress to something that is progressing.
Okay.
And so there has to be some element of like you're like identifying what you like in tradition whenever you're progressing, and that how you do that. That's sublation.
Okay.
That's what sublation is.
Okay. So you guys aren't racist.
We pass through racism,
Post-racist,
non-racist.
okay.
Oh, here we go. Here's the racism example. Yeah, let's go.
Uh-oh.
We sublate racism. We think that ultimately is anti-racist.
Okay. So you're anti-racist.
Yes,
But I do think that there is something to be said about like how a lot of cultures that aren't Anglo do embrace racism.
Right.
It's a normal thing.
Okay,
No,
okay.
and I don't want to piss off the right wingers as well because they do have a point. As well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like what we're talking about with Zizek and the racist jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Because in a lot of other cultures, it's actually like normalized to be a bit more racist, and in a way, it's not necessarily like as negative as it seems in the West. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you can see it as a symptom. Like it's like it's something that like connecting to like what are your unconscious reflexes and associations with like whatever kind of like the associations that you've built up, the mental investments you've built up. I do think that like acknowledging that is kind of a first step, or like passing through that. And like there can be good in that, but I definitely do think it's important to like not get stuck there.
Okay.
Exactly.
God, these three people are literally just yapping, one-upping each other, and just kind of giving like random mini lectures.
There's definitely a fight going on.
Yeah, it's crazy, guy. I hate the like three people just sitting like on a stream yapping about their opinions, not really engaging with anything in any real way.
And talking over each other as well. It's
They're
so
just
rude.
constantly talking over each other. Like it's really annoying. Like I actually, this is the more I look at this, the more I realize this is garbage content. Especially that one
And
in the
sometimes
middle.
they say things completely unrelated as well, you know?
Yeah. Like, and the one in the middle is taking up so much space in the room. Like, they're barely giving like some of them a chance to talk. A chance to talk edgeways. It's crazy. Like they're just yapping and rambling. It's nonsense. It's crazy. I hate it. It's very bad content. Yup.
I think what's disconcerting about them, in all seriousness, is that you can genuinely tell that they're not really thinking about the questions that are in front of them. They're just looking at them as a means to an end. To like, how do I shoehorn in all the like all the jargon and virtue signal like words I want to get out? Like, how do I mention that Nick Land is based? How do I mention that like to be racist that's anti-racism? You know.
Do you know what's weird? I feel like this is way more performative than most e-girls.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it's ironic, right?
Without
it's
question.
like they're critiquing e-girls, shooting them down, and then they themselves being way more performative because there's no way this is naturally them.
Well, they're post e-girl. They're sublating the critique of e-girls into themselves, and then they're doing it even harder. This is the dangerous side of Hegelianism, I think. Like, if you look at fascism and how, you know, again, like the fascist lubricant quote. I can't remember who that came from. But I think there's a really good kind of point there in when you like incorporate the fascist ideas into yourself. It's very easy for you to just do fascism with a claim that you're not doing fascism. Look at the MAGA communists like Infrared Haas and Jackson Hinkle, right? Those guys are basically subsuming fascist ideology into leftism, and they're basically just doing like uncritical fascism while claiming that they've moved through socialism to arrive at a like
Hegelian characteristics.
Exactly, yeah. It's very much just them looking for an excuse to do the thing they always wanted to do anyway, with a vast, impenetrable pile of words as justification.
I don't see this posturing as bad faith. I think they're actually crazy.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, same message, same time.
And you don't get stuck in obsessing, and I do want to talk about like groypers and
which is very critical of them.
Oh, okay. I was literally just about to say I haven't heard them hate on anything this entire time. Very critical of groypers. Okay, interesting. I feel like they would want to appeal to groypers.
Critical of groypers because when she's debated them, because I've seen some of Nikki's live streams, they interrupt her and like talk down to her. So I feel like it's really only like a personal opposition.
No!
Oh my god, it is just stream of consciousness.
I'm gonna scream.
Oh my god.
Are you serious? Hold on. Maybe she's got a good justification.
Basically, actually, I do think that groypers like unconsciously like end up like focusing so much of their like libidinal energy on Jewish people,
and like critiquing them,
and they actually end up like actually upholding Jewish people as like this like supreme group.
Ah, interesting. Yeah.
And actually, then like they unconsciously like end up desiring like Jewish women.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Yeah.
This is a nice cold take from her.
Is Nikki Jewish?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay.
It seems like a cope take. That's what I was thinking as well.
It is a very cold take though. I mean, like, wow, the right wing fetishizes the groups that they're bigoted towards.
They hate.
Whoa, crazy!
It's the equivalent of like a meme that I'll see circulating around where people will just uncritically and like just reprint the stats that Pornhub publishes.
Oh my god!
Like, have you noticed that the GOP in the most red states actually consume the most like transsexual and like black porn? Like, yeah, no shit.
Incredible. That's crazy.
If that's even true, you have no way to independently verify that that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like a streamer I hate watching a podcast and then secretly really liking it.
I want to be clear. Hello everyone. Sorry, Wiz, wand please.
Boop.
Whoa! I just want to be clear to everyone. Okay, all right. I uncritically watch this podcast. I will plagiarize. I will steal maliciously, without citation, anything from this podcast. I love this podcast. I love every guest they have on. It is the most insane podcast, and I will keep watching it. This is my Red Scare. It's Red Scare for boys. Okay. Thank you.
Delusion E-boys.
True!
I'm pretty sure Red Scare is only for boys.
Only for gays.
Only for gays and women who get all of their calories from vodka and cocaine.
Anti-Semitism, philo-Semitism, horseshoe theory.
Yes, and I think it's super interesting. I've been having like many conversations with Roipers. I'm very connected to their community in that way. In terms of critiquing them. I think that they also bring up some very interesting parts of like where the zeitgeist is going. And I think that actually I will critique a lot of leftists because I think that Infrared is the only community that is actually talking to the right wing and actually critiquing them consistently.
Infrared is the only community that's actually talking to the right wing and critiquing them consistently. Really?
Name one critique that Infrared has had of any like right winger.
Unironically, after she said this in this podcast, I went to watch a video of Infrared, and the first thing I saw was him on Tim Pool, just arguing about how the right wing is based and MAGA is based, and like just totally uncritically. It was crazy. Like he was just doing his MAGA communism bit. I honestly,
she watches it, therefore she likes it.
Yeah, but like it's just that.
Therefore, it's good.
I don't know, when someone says something like that so assertively and confidently, I kind of believe it, or I don't believe it, but I'll look at it and go, that can't be right, surely.
You give the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I was like, wait, have I had infrared Haas wrong this entire time? I genuinely had that thought. And then I went to watch one of his videos, and I was like, this guy's an insane lunatic grifter. What? He's just doing a bit. This is not... None of this is useful. None of this is critique. It's not even smart. And she's just uncritically, like, propping up infrared heart. Like, what does that mean for any... like, how can they assess the validity of anything if they think that he's got a sensible position, like, on anything? It's insane. He literally is a horseshoe theory. Yeah, really. Yeah, blew my fucking mind.
Whereas
It's actually engaging.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's very important to engage with groypers.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Ignore them.
Also insane that they're saying that they're the only... Like, Destiny, maybe? I don't like the guy. Sorry, Aaron, not to criticize your favorite planetary body to orbit.
Right.
But
Us? You're making fun of us?
oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. We orbit Loner Box. Loner Box orbits Destiny, and you orbit us. You're a fourth order orbiter.
I'm Pluto.
Yeah.
You're Pluto!
dog.
Hell yeah!
Not really a planet, but I'm
Well, you'll get there one day. Maybe if you stream consistently. Just a thought.
Maybe if you stream, full stop.
I can. The element of surprise, and if I'm Pluto, I'm supposed to have it. I have to have an atypical orbit pattern.
Yeah, that's true. I love how she
being
says
unpredictable is the success to being streamed. That is true.
I love how she says all the things I used to say when I was unsuccessful. That's funny. I said all this shit when I was... Sorry, not that you're unsuccessful, just making comparisons. I'm just embracing a dialectic here.
My
So
podcast
rude.
is watched by thousands, just not directly through my channel.
Yeah, I was looking at the Whatever podcast, I was like, oh, holy shit, the Aaron clips are literally like the million view videos. It's insane. They're like a
I
million
don't think
people.
that's what she was referring to.
I was referring to a much more niche audience.
Oh, of course. Well, every Rat Boy viewer is worth 1,000 normie viewers. We all know that. Because they watch anything.
Yeah, it's true. It's why you have to only cater to them and never do anything you want to do.
Correct, yes. Queeman has understood the system. If you do fear-based streaming, and you only ever do what your community will uncritically support, then you will be safe forever, and you'll never experience pain again. We love you, Rat Boy. We love you.
Mwah.
Stay safe.
Play
You
the
said you said you were going to join the Minecraft server. When are you coming, buddy?
Missing a whole part of like the whole like cultural
Right,
consciousness.
Yeah. And as a
So-
Hegelian, you want to be able to engage.
You want to be in the
Yeah.
cultural consciousness.
And
That's
I also want to say on the anti-Semitism, violent Semitism thing, this is where Lacan is a huge Chad because he actually started out kind of associated with far right circles and like the Action Française, which is like this kind of more anti-Semitic kind of party. And then over time, he like his entire like the theological background of psychoanalysis is like so philo-Semitic. He kind of reversed from being more of a conservative, more critical of like more kind of on that right wing edge when he was very young, and became increasingly like pro like Jewish like sort of theological insights to the point that his sort of appointed heir apparent, his like son-in-law who like inherited his like psychoanalytic institution, Jacques Lamillard, literally says that like Lacan told him that he chose him because he was Jewish.
Whiz kisses are not platonic.
Thank you for the donation, Makuba. Yeah, no, they are not parasocial either. You have actually,
I
you've
mean
been
them all.
assaulted.
You
You've
go
been
out
assaulted.
to every one of you in chat. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yeah, no one requested that, and all of you should be filing reports.
I kiss
to
your little
HR.
foreheads as you whiz past me. As you
Please.
say
He's creating royalty.
Oh god. Oh
Exactly.
god. Oh Jesus. He's blessing you. Don't ask what the slide
Give the
means
people
behind
what
this.
they
It's not
want.
good. No, that's not what they want. Sexual assault? Yeah, Maruzzi, you're a lawyer, sue him.
Hey, you typing in the chat is explicit consent.
Oh god. Just because they're behind you, okay, doesn't mean that they're consenting to anything, alright? I am not a lawyer. So, okay. You know
So I feel like there's
There's
this
this mysticism around Jewish people where they're just considered to be the superior race, and it's like this reverse like Nazism.
and like
actually.
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
What
I
what
thought
what
Jreg
appreciate
was
about Lacan
holding
here is
her
that he
hand
kind
for a
of-
second.
he embraced
yeah, actually, yeah, that's
Last
Suddenly the
angle.
podcast makes sense.
yeah.
embraces the like passing through the specifically philo-Semitic aspect. I think is a lot more productive than passing through the anti-Semitic one, and it also allows you to dig into like theological debates about Judaism versus Christianity versus other things.
Yes, and I will say that I want to shout out to
Philo-Semitic
Alex
thing they
Jones.
keep mentioning.
Horny for Jews. It's
Interesting.
opposite of anti-Semitic, basically.
Also called
Attracted to them, I see.
Judeophilia.
Judeophilia is so much better than Philo-Semitic. Wait, I love Judeophilia. That's way cooler.
Oh my god, Makuba, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Oh my god, thank you. That's so great. Wow. Makuba has money and is helping to support the stream with his money. You should give us money. But if you can't give us money...
That's 5 kisses. I didn't count.
Okay. If you threw me... I was shilling, dude. Let me shill. Holy shit. Give us money. Okay, alright, anyway, give us money. And if you can't afford to give us money... I know, because you interrupted it. If you can't afford to give us money, you know what you could do is like the stream. We've got 50 viewers and only 30 likes. That means 20 of you don't like us. And Wiz will be retracting kisses from people who don't click like on the stream. You should click like on the stream now. It helps boost us in the algorithm. It's free, and it helps us a lot. It helps us make money so we can draw funny things. Like the squid. Or my glow sticks, and my bat.
We didn't draw Aaron. That credit goes to... Who did you steal it from, Smugbug?
Yeah, I don't know. Aaron didn't tell me. Aaron, who drew this?
I'm definitely not looking it up right now. It was
drawn
by my favorite fan, Razek.
Razek!
Whoa!
Thank you, Razek!
Whoa!
Wow!
Shout out! Send the link to
Absolutely
me
not. My hands are full
out.
of... My hands are full of glow sticks, so I actually can't. I'm sorry.
Why? Straighterade can do it.
Straighterade, yay!
And Alex Jones has a very
Straighterade is morally obliged to do it.
Yeah, we're not, because she actually gave us permission to use this. And we just uncritically took it. We have no standards. Straighterade is an art thief. I would never steal art. I make my own AI songs.
by the Hegelian dialect.
Wow, chat, look at this.
The world and from the sense of the established.
What? What are we looking at?
Go like it! Go like it! If you don't like it, you're getting banned. Like or ban.
Wait, send me the fucking thing. Send me the fucking thing. Why are you
It's already in the chat. It's already in the chat.
I'm gonna put it up. Oh,
you want it as well?
I just wanted to show it on screen because I'm a good.
You already have it. You sent it to me.
I'm a good guy. Yeah, but no, but she didn't fucking give it to me, did she?
Yeah, but no, but.
Razek art. Wow, followed by lots of cool people. Whoa, cool. Oh my god, what a great reposts. Are we gonna get any art? Hey, there it is. There's the original.
Go. That's the one. I want to see the likes go up.
That's a little bit cursed.
You, chat.
Boom. I liked it. You should do this. But for our stream.
Type in the reply. I was sent here by Punk Scum Podcast. You should draw them guys.
I was sent here by Pond Scum Podcast.
No, you. Oh, now we look lame.
Okay, great. Everyone go say that you said that. All right.
And he thinks, I wish we could actually watch the video. It's like 8 minutes, but it's hilarious. But the thing is, he has this video about how Hegel is actually responsible for putting fluoride in the water, and he connects like Hegel to like the Jewish like Kabbalah as well. And there is
this
like
is the type of content that she makes sure to watch.
I mean, so okay, hold on. I want to speak in defense of the Hegelian e-girls for a second. Wait, let me just. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. All right. I do think there's value.
Such a contrarian, dude.
I am, yeah. I do think there's value in looking at like InfoWars and Groypers and Infrared Hearts and all of these insane people and trying to get access to the intuitive vibe that they're operating under, because I do think they are generally like finding an emotional or spiritual gap in the thing that they're critiquing, whether it's leftism or whether it's liberalism. And I think there is something there that you have to address and accept and kind of appreciate, even though it's insane. It's a little bit dangerous to do it if you don't have your head on straight, but I think it is valuable to do. If you don't, then you won't understand them well enough to appeal to them. You know, like if you're... We were talking about this the other night, about... Fuck! I forgot. Oh yeah, the whatever podcast, right? Like, the way you have to appeal to those guys is to basically, like, find ways to show that their system that they're, like, clinging to, the thing that they claim to want to... they claim to care about... Like, you have to show that there's, you know, better alternatives to reach the same conclusions, even when those conclusions are insane. I think it's helpful. Thoughts, class?
Whatever. I
Okay.
got him, chat. One's in chat if I got him.
Wow. I'm back in the bath. Fuck you. I was trying to synthesize all of the whatever. Why do I bother?
I guess I can't give Haas that much credit because he came onto my radar because in some ways it seemed like he was astroturfed because there's either Oilers in his community or he himself is wealthy and he was paying people to go onto everybody's live stream and spam them with like debate him for Red Haas. That was how he debated Bosch because he was starting to go into like everyone from like President Sunday to Demon Mama to Vosh. And all of a sudden, like all the streamers that I was watching were they would just be streaming, talk, and then randomly somebody would be like, they'd be like, "Who's that? I don't know who that is," and then move on.
Right. Well, so so Infrared Haas, like, obviously he himself is a grifting piece of shit, but if he's appealing to a community of any amount of people, then there's clearly some chunk of the zeitgeist that cares enough that there's, right? Like, there is some traction there. I mean, he's bigger than us. He's bigger than you. Like, he's clearly got, like, a level of community that is, you know, something, which means that he's appealing to something that other people are not. There's some unique thing that he's appealing to that other people aren't. I think that we appeal to something unique as well. Well, yeah, I mean, I think there is something valuable in every single framework. Even
wait, do you know what two-hole theory is?
Two-hole theory?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know what two-hole theory is. Yeah, sorry, yeah, but explain. Yeah, the infrared meme. Yeah, go ahead.
He went on this dating show hosted by this e-girl. It was an actual e-girl named Cutebot, and at one point he very seriously and was not joking when he said that, like, don't women only have like two holes? And she was like, no, there's three. And he was like, I'm pretty sure that there's two.
There's like 7 or 10.
So you're not a two-hole theory believer.
Well, hold on, let's check.
No.
You doubted me.
Why is he naked?
But I saw two with my own
He
eyes.
always streams shirtless.
Amazing.
There are only two holes. Whoa! There are only two holes. Whoa!
How do you argue with this?
Okay, this is working for me. This is working for me.
There are only two holes. Whoa!
You know, in retrospect, this man's content is not that dissimilar from ours. I'm realizing we might be
Maybe
flying
he's only
low.
ever dated trans girls.
There's still a hole, dude. How are you peeing?
What?
Oh no, never mind.
I didn't say. Why would that be 0 holes?
What? I don't understand what is being referred to with the two holes here.
Okay, never mind.
There are only two holes. Oh! Oh! Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, because I see.
You're right. We do just make his content. You're right.
Uncritical support. Okay, I'm gonna.
Better.
Wait. Can I just explain? So I thought for a second.
Oh no! Not a diagram.
It's a diagram. I thought the two holes were this. I thought he was talking about the top and the bottom. I didn't realize he was talking about the vagina, the urethra, and the butt. My assumption was that he was talking two holes. I wasn't really engaging with the idea critically, if I'm honest. I didn't switch my brain on. So yeah. Maybe there are only two holes. Wait, this is one hole! This is one hole! This is a singular...
What are you saying?
A tube only has one hole! Does a tube have one hole or two holes? Wiz.
But that's not what it's referring to.
I know, he's referring to the urethra. Yes, I understand now. I forgot. About the urethra.
No, what's the other one? What's the other one?
The butthole and the vaginal canal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
an
idiot.
You thought he was originally referring to the bum in the mouth?
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was doing. There are only two holes, butt and mouth, and I was like, wait, but what about the? And I thought I have no context.
I'm done, chat.
I have no context. I have no context. What am I supposed to do with this?
You're not a gay man.
What am I supposed to clarify? It was a dating show. He was talking to an e-girl.
What? Yeah, so the whole of the butt. This is the kind of conversation I would have on the first date.
Okay, you are never beating the gay allegations. I'm so sorry.
Why would I be gay? Oh, shut up, whatever. It's fine. You know what? I would get more clout if I was gay. That's fine.
Razik responded to you.
Oh,
not
wait.
realizing that you were talking about yourself.
Oh no! Wait, what? Am I a nothing?
You are a nothing.
Please be Rat Limit, please. No! Sorry, Rat Limit didn't like my post and it makes me want to cry. Oh. Thanks? I don't know them, but cool.
Link the channel. Link the channel. Link the channel.
What do you mean link? I'm not gonna link the channel.
We're live right now.
I'm not linking the chat. What do you mean?
Coward boy. Coward.
What? Oh, you mean like post it in the fucking chat? Is that what you mean, you fucking animal? What is wrong with you, dude?
No, idiots. Link our podcast.
I'm not gonna leak our podcast on someone else's art that we stole
dude,
for our podcast.
You're so scared of a
We
little
stole
clout.
it! We stole it! Well, actually, to be clear, Erin stole it. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. Okay, Erin is the one who's just stealing art from her own community. Unbelievable. Very, very sad. Not good.
We'll make a statement for Alex Jones and all the community that if you actually like incorporate expropriated to like the third world, it's actually.
I skipped 30 minutes later and she was still yapping.
In the first chapter of Fig Numna, capital and the prohibition of incest, or prohibition of incest, he goes into this. The first chapter of Fig Numna, if you don't read the whole thing by Nick Land, that's like the one.
So what's interesting about this? I think the PMC, in a way, you're being paid to buy into the social ideology of the companies that you're having to please. And another aspect of this, so what you're talking about, like kind of being like taken.
Oh, she was saying there, because she said that the PMC buys into the ideology that they're forced to serve, and the PMC is the professional managerial class.
Yes.
But I don't think most middle managers or people at like Target or Walmart sincerely believe in the mission of their company. I think they do understand.
The professional managerial class are not. I don't think she's generally referring to retail. I think she's referring to both government jobs and also my job.
White collar.
Corporate,
office
yeah,
jobs,
corporate office, yeah. And I kind of agree. I mean, like. Middle managers are basically, like, this has always been the case, and it's less so today because middle management has basically been eradicated in exchange for either, like, technological solutions or consultants. But I do think that, like, middle managers are basically there to kind of be the social glue between the capitalists and the workers, right? Like, they are there to kind of convince the lower classes to essentially... to manage the contradiction between the capitalists and the workers, right? Like, for example...
You have that opinion.
I have that opinion, Wiz, because I make things good for my teams, and in so doing, I help capitalists maintain their power in a way that is probably unhelpful, right? Because the better I make the working conditions for the people who work under me, the easier I make it for capitalists to exploit them. There's an inherent contradiction there. So I am serving I'm doing the bidding of capitalists, even as I'm trying to build, and succeeding in building genuinely better working processes for people in the organization. So it sucks, right? There's no winning. You either leave and you have no power and some asshole gets in charge, or you do the thing, you make people's lives better, but then they end up like attached to the company in ways that will absolutely be exploited later. The only way that you can really help is basically start a union, which, by the way, most unions, when unions were big in America especially, were started by fucking middle managers, because they were the people who were best equipped to organize groups of people, and also they had enough power and enough understanding of how each individual was being fucked to do the right thing and build out a, peer-to-peer collaborative network rather than working for the capitalists.
I still don't think that means they're genuinely internalizing the ideology at these corporate offices. I mean, do you know who David Graeber was?
Yeah, I was gonna mention bullshit jobs. Yeah. I love Graeber. He's like one of my faves.
He talks about like the 5 different types, and one of them, like the PMC, fall into like the taskmasters, right? Like middle managers and whatever. Yeah. But they do it. I think it's like you're aware that your job is pointless, and they don't contribute in any way.
Well, hold on a minute. Wait a second. What do you mean?
He says that. No, he says that they know that. I could have sworn that he says they understand the pointlessness of it, but that because they give you a secure paycheck and enough free time that you don't really fight it.
Yeah, that's true. For sure. My job is worthless. Yeah, I could absolutely.
Unless you got ADHD and you get bored and self-destruct.
True. Yeah, as if you've ever
Definitely
been a PMC.
Not talking about myself.
Okay, all right. Oh my god.
I was.
Okay, fine. Sorry, Oh yeah, you were
twice.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. You were.
Both times, my ADHD made me self-destruct because I was bored and I had a nothing job.
It is very boring. The solution is to get a PMC job, do as little work as possible during the day, and then stream as a funky little snail with a cool tie.
Whoa.
It's a cool
you missed
tie,
the first step, which is stream as a bug to the point where you give yourself exhaustion and health issues.
Shush. I was streaming too many days a week, okay? I was doing too many late night debates with freak Americans who can't ever... Thank you very much for showing up at our time zone, Aaron. It's very much appreciated. Ever do debates at a normal human fucking time for Europeans. Holy shit. The worst!
I remember you used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning before work to talk to people. And they'd be shit debates because you were tired.
I did okay. I don't think I lost any debates. When I look back at them, I don't really see me losing.
That's not a metric of good.
Oh, that's true. I definitely had bad debates where I won, but I was bad. Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's true.
Name one. Name one.
Name a debate that I won, but I was like disappointed in my own performance.
Yeah.
He's a narcissist. He can't do that.
Honestly, the debate with Lav, it was one of my first, and I still won, but because she's not that intellectually impressive. But
that's because she didn't debate you. She just sat there.
I feel like I could have done. I think I could have done better in that situation. I think I did okay. I think I did pretty good. I didn't fall into any obvious traps, but I think, and I made her admit that basically, like, clips from that debate got used to demonstrate her true feelings about trans people for like 6 months afterwards. So it was useful that was the first time her opinions had been made that explicit.
Oh, this is the one where she fell asleep. You debated her to sleep.
Yeah, that's the one. Also, I've debated her into falling asleep, which is fucking sick. Like, that's funny. Now, that was more her than me, but I'll still take credit.
Yeah. But Kuba, ADD is part of an ADHD diagnostic because it's like a condition within ADHD. You know, you can either you have like your high phase or like your low phase, and ADD is now used to describe that low phase.
Yeah. ADHD is when you go and you make funny little noises every now and then. That's that. It's that. What's that? A butterfly? Wow. That's ADHD. Okay.
Oh fuck! I once had a manager explain my ADHD like that when he was like trying to give me a performance review.
That's amazing. That's so funny.
And I felt like punching him. I was like ready to kill him.
I'm about to commit great violence.
Yeah, I'd never been so angry in the moment.
From your labor by these sorts of jobs. This is what Simone Weil calls deracination. So it's like you're losing your capacity to be enrooted, and then the kind of attention you give to your labor. Okay. So you end up being in this state where you're kind of like always a little bit anxious. You're always a little bit alienated from yourself, not really in yourself.
Okay, this is the first thing she said that I feel like has any. Again, she's using words that are unnecessarily big for it, but I think that's something, right? Like, I do think that you don't buy into the social fabric, but you are existing in a position where you you can't be a manager and really shit on the company endlessly, right? Like, is that true? I kind of do that. Let me think about it.
No, you can't. Yeah, people will think you're joking when you do that.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. I'm joking. Yeah, you're right. That I'm getting away with it because they think it's funny. They're not taking it seriously. That's correct. Thank you, Wiz. Yes, good. Yeah, so like you can't get away with it forever. So you do have to like demonstrate some like willingness to subordinate yourself to the company, and that makes it easier for other people to do it, right? Because I'm in a position of higher status, I'm in a position of like higher in the hierarchy, and I'm cucking myself to the king, which means that it's fine for them to cuck themselves to the king if even I'm doing it, right? And that goes all the way up the chain, right? Every single person all the way up is basically submitting themselves to an authoritarian structure, and it gives
One day you'll be able to talk about this without it seeming like you're coping incredibly.
Wait, what do you think I'm coping about? What the fuck are you talking about?
I feel like this is all rationalization.
I'm literally explaining the negative thing that I'm doing by being. What do you mean? Tell me what I'm rationalizing. Explain, bitch. Explain.
Rationalizing your actions.
Yeah, do you want to use a different set of phrases, or are you gonna Hegelian e-girl all over me right now, huh? Make your point, coward.
I'm just saying. I feel as if you're justifying your place in the framework as opening the door for your workers underneath you, when really it's just you rationalizing being able to have this job and the values that you do.
Oh, good. So you're an idiot who fully misunderstood what I was saying. That's fine. Let me try again. So basically what I'm saying is that by being in a position where I'm subordinating myself, I am helping people below me rationalize their subordination to the corporation, which is bad. I'm doing a bad thing, like all PMCs. I was supporting the middle oracle's point that that the PMC are used to kind of to buy into the social fabric of a corporation. I was agreeing with her. I wasn't saying that what I'm doing is good. I'm saying I'm literally giving a demonstration that subordination is good.
But I don't think you kissing the ring makes your underlings go like, wow, this job matters.
No, I think it gives them. I think it makes them feel better about cucking themselves as well. I'm not saying that it makes them happy. I'm saying that it gives them well, if he's doing it, I guess I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like if someone in a higher position than me is doing it, that means I have to do it.
That's the part that makes me feel like it's a cope.
How's that a cope? I'm saying that it's a bad thing. What are you not understanding?
I'm
I'm
not
not
saying-
even convinced that that happens. I think when people see
That's what I mean.
that there's their direct superior kissing the ass of the boss, it doesn't give them permission to do so also. They're like, Jesus, that's pathetic. At least I don't genuinely feel this way about my superior, you know, or it makes me feel bad for, like, to the extent that I could feel bad for my superior who makes more money than me but probably shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, at least I don't have to do that bullshit because they don't really care about my approval.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
like
not.
scab mentality. That's how at least I interpret.
No, but that's the thing. They're not doing it genuinely, and neither am I, right? Like, that's the thing. Now, whether they know I'm doing it genuinely or not doesn't really matter. Like, my genuineness doesn't change how it looks aesthetically necessarily, but they are still going to understand that they have to buy into the social fabric, at least aesthetically, if I'm buying into the social fabric aesthetically. I'm not saying they're genuinely going to buy into the social fabric.
Yeah, it's part of the job, man.
You wink at the employees in private, obviously. Yeah, that's what I do all the time. That's why I have so many sexual harassment suits.
What-oh?
Bonk! Hee. No, but that is right. Like, this is the problem. Like, you have to kind of balance the, you know, kind of educate. Look, I'm not going to talk about my job anymore. Fuck you guys. It's fine. You're just going to yap at me. Yeah, I don't.
He's mad at you that you agreed with me.
I am angry. Yeah.
You're in control of your underlings.
Oh my god.